We are live.
Alright. Welcome to episode 13 of the Adventurers Pact. Now, when last we left off, our party had a interesting encounter on the road after making a deal with Raxivor. Rather, a false deal, a premise that they would come back to him with something that he could take later on in lieu of the gun. But that was all a ploy, so that way they could trick him into opening a portal so they could take him out in his own affair. They managed to sneak their way through the portal into what's known as the Black Sewers of Pandemonium. One thing that they seem to have gone missing that previous night, though, was the mount of Atate, as well as his rider. And so, when entering there, they actually had a fellow that they met on the road who was also searching for some magical item, which they believe had been taken from him. I'm going a little out of order, I admit this. Yes, indeed. They attempted to, when they arrived in Raxivor's realm, or kingdom, so to speak, found themselves in a room full of different portals to different planes of existence. And when they proceeded to take the hallway, they found that it looped back on itself for some reason. And yet some enemies managed to sneak their way through afterwards, attacking them. After pursuing the enemies in this hallway, they found it didn't loop back on itself, but found themselves in another room with several cages, one with a Atate and this mountain there, one with a peculiar mimic within it, and another with a Mr. Tiberius in it. They had a long fight with Raxivor, with him attempting to escape, with Folas jumping after him, falling over 1,000 feet, but just managing to slay Raxivor and put on his boots of feather falling, saving himself from quite a gory end. Later on, a demon by the name of Grast came down and thanked Folas for his good deed in slaying the long-time pest of his, Raxivor, and granted him one wish. Folas wished to have his father safely delivered to him
In 4 days.
in 4 days to the town of Brisbane. When he returned to Raxivor's hold with the use of Atate's griffin, they found that the mimic was ready to go and get out of there. He had been caged for long enough, and he left into the realm filled with gears. Meanwhile, Henry, the monk, after managing to find the item he was looking for...
His name was Thomas.
Thomas, whatever. Sorry, I'm thinking of your character, Lucky, from previous adventures. Thomas, yes. I'm bad at taking notes as well, so there's that. Thomas proceeded to attempt to find his own path, heading into a realm with a almost infinitely towering mountain. Tiberius helped them escape Pandemonium, having the gate closed off afterwards, by use of teleportation scrolls. So, they teleported to the town of Caston, where they found several burning buildings, corpses laying in the streets, one of which belonged to their longtime friend, Sheriff Dowry. So, what would you like to do?
Oh god. Oh god. Okay. So, first Folas is going to say, Nuabu, start doing that prayer thing you do. You know that prayer of where you bless us with healing and it takes you like a little bit, but it's anyway. Just start doing that. Belmont, Ore, check the bodies. See who's alive, see who's not. Treat them if they can't, or if they're close to death. I'll check out the sheriff's house for Elizabeth. Do we see Elizabeth among the bodies, first of all?
No.
Okay.
Not that you can...
Then I'll start running towards their house.
Alright.
I'm gonna roll on it.
Meanwhile, Chance heads to the corpse.
No, I was gonna start casting prayer of healing.
Alright. He flips Adari's corpse over. Finds several slash marks across the front.
Yeah, 21.
Alright. This wasn't caused by any sort of natural occurrence, from what you can tell.
Since I'm gonna raise a life, so to speak.
Oh, there's life around, from what you can sense.
Okay. So there might still be. The person I go over to is like the one closest.
Alright, well, the closest one is Sheriff Dowry, because you teleported right in front of him.
Okay.
Chance is hovering over his body, examining the various markings across his now wretched corpse.
So he is dead.
From what you can tell, yes.
From what I can tell. I'm gonna check the pulse.
Alright,
He's a vampire.
go ahead and roll a medicine check.
Okay. The 18.
He had died not too long ago. Maybe a few hours back.
Well, I don't have anything that can heal him.
One thing you do know is he not only has several slash marks across his chest, but also several bruises across his arms, on his head.
Looks like he was beaten, cut up.
Yeah,
So-
from what you can tell.
Are there any like tracks? Like lots of tracks on the ground?
Well, there's a lot of tracks on the ground. This is a populated town.
Yeah, but I'm talking about like hooves or.
Well, yeah, there are also cattle that ride through here as well.
Yeah, I'm talking about fresh. So, because like for instance, what I'm doing is like checking to see like okay, fresh tracks. Was this like a raid? Was this just like a group of bandits? What was it?
Alright. Well, I'm gonna go ahead and have you roll investigation for that.
Okay.
Actually, no, survival. Survival makes more sense.
14.
14. Well, you can tell there's a lot of tracks running everywhere. A lot of them are fresh. All of them seem to be in a hurry. Whether they be running or chasing, whatever it may be. So Folas, you head to the Dowry Manor.
Mm-hmm.
Alright. When you get there, you find that the manor is in flames, just completely engulfed.
Elizabeth! Elizabeth! I'm just gonna start like turning and shouting. Just sort of waiting to hear something.
Alright, roll perception.
Cool, I get advantage from that. Come on, critical roll dice. Okay. 17.
You hear some noise, but none of it sounds like the screams of a vampiric woman, so to speak, or any sort of anything.
So what's this noise I hear?
It's sort of like a slight hissing noise, and various snaps,
Oh. It's houses.
like a...
It's houses. Okay.
They are coming from down the road. Not the road that you're on, the side road that you're currently on, where the manor is, but the main street. Sort of in the direction closer towards the tavern.
Okay. I'm gonna start heading that direction then.
Alright. Belmont, anything you want to do?
So, is there any lights on, like, in the tavern?
There seems to be some sort of lantern light in the tavern, yes.
I guess I'll check out the tavern then.
Alright. How do you wish to proceed?
How do you want to do this?
With violence.
Great prejudice.
I'll probably just go through the front door.
Alright. You go through the front door, and immediately you see a bunch of kobolds sort of throwing things all about. And one large dragonborn sort of searching about, pointing in various directions.
We worship the gods!
What color? What color is the dragonborn?
Red.
That makes sense. 15-foot coat of fire. Watch out.
But
as soon as
Belmont's
he
made of
sees-
fire.
As soon as he sees you walk through the door, he says, "Ah, we found you at last." And he approaches you slowly, and the kobolds all stop searching around. And they walk up to you. The Dragonborn says to you, Belmont, "Why haven't you responded to your father's letters?"
I don't care
He's
to see
speaking in
him.
Draconic, by the way. Sorry,
Okay.
should have started with that.
I don't care to see him right now.
You were sent here on a mission, were you not?
I was.
Well, then I imagine you should honor your father.
Did he send you here?
Yes, in search of you. He feared the worst, that the Wheelers had betrayed you.
And did you burn down this village?
Yes, once we heard that the sheriff had been responsible for taking out several of them, we worried that he may have taken you as well.
I see. I recently have
I
been
don't-
accompanying a party.
Oh? Please do explain.
And unlike you, they have morals.
You should not speak poorly of your father.
I guess you're right, but let him know I'm safe.
I'm sorry. I have orders to bring you back.
Alright, I'm gonna start running out the door towards
Alright.
the party.
He's gonna attempt to grab you in response. Alright. Does a... Hold on. Does a 19... this is just gonna be a straight... it's athletics for grappling, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So, roll athletics.
I got 12 plus 7, so 19.
Alright. You manage to push your way off, push him off of you. At which point, he barks, "Capture the young lord." And the kobolds whip out several slings.
Wait, would we hear him say this? Like, would we hear any of this?
You would. You're close enough by
Okay.
in the street, and so would Chance.
Okay. I'm gonna whistle really loudly
Alright.
for everybody to hear, and also for my mount.
Mhm.
And then once my mount comes over, I'm gonna like jump onto it, like pull out my bow and knock an arrow, and
Alright.
aim it towards the tavern.
Alright. You see Belmont burst through the front door.
Okay.
Belmont, anything you want to do?
They're with my father. They want to bring me back
Bring you back. Where?
home.
Cool. Or yeah, we just kind of like lower his guard from that. Did they do all this?
They did.
Then they shall die. And then I'll pull my arrow back.
At which point there are several rocks flying through the window.
Okay, do I happen to see anybody throwing the rocks out?
Not from this angle.
Okay.
So.
HP shouldn't be 65.
Also, I'm gonna get my mount to like just fly into the arrow a little bit.
Okay.
Only like
You were at like 50.
Okay.
Oh.
Just gotta roll several dice. Okay, that's pretty solid actually. Let's say.
Last time I checked, Folas was on his way to the tavern, or the street of the tavern.
Yeah, so you can see now that there are rocks flying out of the window. And Aurier's in battle-ready position. So is Chance. Tiberius is sort of standing near the back, a little bit confused.
But by the way, clarification, Nuabu isn't gonna do prayer of healing. He's just gonna go around and try to mend everyone's wounds, like physically, like using a medicine kit.
Okay.
So to stop their bleeding for now.
Okay.
You want just like a one big medicine check, or
yeah.
move this
We'll
up
go
a
with
bit?
that.
Okay. Nuabu rolled a natural 1.
Very nice.
Pulls out a surgical knife, starts cutting into people. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Yeah, Nuabu's not very good at this actual first aid stuff, and he's just struggling to
Alright.
get this.
At this point, he's just gonna say screw it, and he's gonna cast Mass Healing Word on 6 people
Alright.
of that he can see.
Mm-hmm.
He's just gonna choose them at random, really. Well, it depends on how healthy they look. If they're like singed to pulp, then he's not gonna try it. But
Alright. Sounds good.
you want me to roll just a D4? See if.
Yeah.
All right. That's 5 HP.
Alright. Well, these people, they're not coming back, it seems. Although they're just laying there, unfazed by your attempts, so to speak.
If you don't mind, Nuabu's gonna go check one of the ones he just healed and check if he has a pulse.
Okay.
Just put that over there or somewhere. Medicine check. Come on, Critical Role. You're my favorite show. Okay, that's better. 22.
22?
Uh-huh.
Can't find a pulse.
Shit.
I'm gonna have Nuabu roll a perception check. Real quick.
21.
21. There are a few buildings that aren't completely burned down. One of them being the church, which seems to be completely unscathed. There's the tavern that was resided in by the various creatures. There's Sue's ranch, which is off in the distance, which you can sort of see.
He's gonna run to the church, and we'll say that's where Nuabu's bit ends.
Alright. Okay, so everyone roll initiative who's in combat.
Alright.
Initially rolls out
Let's
one
get
plus
it, Belmont.
Yeah.
Nice. Wait, look at mine.
Nice. All right.
Ori is, what is it, like 30? Did you get a 30?
Yeah, I got a 30.
Nice.
And that plus
Very nice. Okay.
What did you get, Belmont?
I got 8.
Folas got 4.
natural 20 on my initiative roll. Every single hit is a critical.
Wait. So what was yours, Belmont?
8.
8. Got it. Okay. And
Folas's was 4.
Oh my god.
very nice. Okay. That makes it very easy. All right. So, Aurier, what would you like to do?
So can I see anything?
You can see a couple of stones being lobbed out of the window.
I'm gonna pat my mount on the neck
Uh-huh.
and get it to charge up. So it's gonna take one turn.
Okay, gotcha,
Okay,
gotcha.
So my mount, just so the party knows, you would start to see like the tips of my mount's feathers start to glow like a bright purplish color, like all of them. Then what I'm going to do is so just to understand, because I don't know how like Thunderwave exactly works.
Mhm.
If I already used Thunderwave, would that like bust out any of the walls? Would that like bust out the windows? Or
It would burst out the window.
Oh, you already used
Okay.
Yeah.
It will rattle the walls, burst out the windows. It'll shatter glass.
Okay, just trying to understand that. Okay, then what I'm going to do is I'm going to hold my action,
Okay.
and I'm going to simply just wait and see. Like, if something moves in front of, like, one of the windows, then I'm going to immediately fire at it.
All
If it
right.
comes out, then I'm
Sounds
going to
good.
fire at it.
Sounds good. All right. At which point you see the Dragonborn
Yeah.
come to the window and
Alright.
aim his bow.
Okay, instantaneously going to shoot.
All right. Castingo. Sorry.
Wait, no, I got
That was.
it. Was 19 total?
19.
19 total, is it like on mine?
All right. That's a hit.
Yeah. Yeah!
Boy.
Boy! Alright,
Oh shit, but John, you want the real one, right?
so that's what you have to roll there. Plus 6, so he's going to take 12 damage.
12 damage.
And since it's my first attack, I get to go again as a hunter's thing.
Okay. Yeah.
So I shoot and I kill him immediately.
Okay.
Does a 17 hits?
Yes.
Okay. So then D8 again. So he's going to take an additional 10 points of damage. So in total he takes 10 plus 12, so 22 points of damage.
Okay.
And then
After having this hit him,
Yeah.
he's like, but he fires anyways.
okay,
He fires 2 shots at you, Aurier.
okay.
So, sorry, I'm just gonna roll them both at the same
So
time.
he's bloodied?
He's breathing heavy, that's for sure. What's that? It's a hit. So it's a. So that's a hit, and then what's your armor class, Aurier?
16.
Yeah, that's a hit. That's 2 hits. I need D8s. Sorry, I don't have my dice with me right now. I do. They're in the other room, but that's
We got plenty of die to spare.
3. And... All right, so you take 9 points of that, and then I need 2d4. 9 plus another 3. That's 12. Plus 5. That's take 17 points of damage.
Okay.
So he fires these 2 shots from his bow. Every time he does a slight exhale onto the tip, lighting them ablaze.
Okay. And then, do I get a bonus action?
Yes. Wait, no, because you held your action, so no.
Okay, just making sure.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
don't remember how that worked.
Yeah. Yeah, since it was a held action, you don't get that.
I got you.
Alright. So yeah, you've taken
17 points of damage.
17 points of damage, yeah.
And he's taking.
Yeah. But still, 17's not anything's
No, but I've still got 47 points of health.
true.
So, whereas, like, he's pretty bloody, I'm just like. What was it? 3d8 for my mount?
I believe so, yeah.
Once per day.
Okay, so after this, a kobold jumps through one of the smashed windows, winding up a sling and throwing it directly at you, Aurier, saying that you're the first one there. So that's a hit, which does. Take 6 points of damage. Alright. Okay. And then it is now Chance's turn. At which point, seeing Aurier getting battered by several arrows and a rock, he immediately whips out his pistols and fires. And then fires again. Right. Second chance. So, first attack, that's a... He's going to, do it. Okay, don't look at... You know, do I need to get my DM screen?
I'm looking at Chance's roll.
Yeah, alright. So that's an 18 and a 5. So, he fires off one of his bullets and proceeds to hit with a D10, which...
Right there.
That's it. Yeah, because those are percentile die. Wow, that's a 10. Okay, so he fires the bullet directly at one of the kobolds. It just falls immediately. The one that jumped through the window is immediately splattered across the wall.
It's a good shot.
And the second shot that he fires whiffs entirely. Whiffs entirely. Which he proceeds to fire again with his other gun.
What?
Well, he has an extra attack.
I
And
gotcha.
since he's a fighter subclass, he can fire once, and then use his sidearm as a bonus action, and then use his...
I got you.
So... Yeah. Which it is also a whiff.
Chance is not a good shot.
Oh. You didn't see him, last time.
Last time he did 40 damage.
I'm just saying,
In one...
every time that I've been around him, this is...
Well, technically last time you were around him, you were just in a cage because you got smoked out.
Understandable.
So... It's performance anxiety. We'll call it that.
Yeah, we'll call it that.
Alright. So, following that, 3 more kobolds, one of them bursting through the window, the other 2 running through the door, proceed to throw their stones at 2 of them headed towards Chance, one of them headed towards you, Atakte. Okay, one of them crit. Alright, so this, so 4 plus 2, so that's 6 damage to you, Pact, and then that's 4 damage to Chance. So it is now. Oh wait. God, wow, you guys rolled really poor on initiative. Actually.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Rolled a 4 and 8. I'm the only one that rolled really
2 more
Correction.
kobolds
I rolled a 2.
poke their heads out of the upper
Turn
windows
down a little bit.
of the tavern and start throwing their rocks.
Coward.
They're kobolds, not cowards.
They're
There we
cowards.
go.
Chicken Little's a coward. I am not a coward.
They are cowards. That's what he's gonna say. He's just gonna yell, "Cowards!"
Hey, you're also using a bow.
No, but they're the ones who killed innocent beings.
How is that cowardly? I mean, they put up a fight, don't get me wrong.
No, it's cowardly. You gotta kill the innocent.
You're cowardly.
Yeah, they're cowardly.
Yeah, okay.
Kobolds literally have a move coward.
That's true. That is true. That's very true.
So they beg for their life.
Yeah.
That's the only purpose.
Alright, anyways, one of them manages to throw a rock, hitting Belmont, trying to hit him as he's retreating away. Wham! And succeeds. Well, these two were throwing their stones at Belmont. So, Belmont, what's your armor class again, Belmont?
18.
Yeah, so they both whiff. One of the stones bouncing off of your chain. No problem. Alright. So, Belmont, what would you like to do?
Alright, so I've been running out the door, and two of the troglodytes?
Kobolds.
Kobolds came out of the door. Sorry.
Yeah, these are definitely troglodytes. Troglodytes use wings.
Can I pull out my sword and try and swing at each of them?
Yeah.
Does a 19 hit?
A 19 does in fact hit. Are you swinging at the kobolds or the dragonborn?
Kobold.
Okay, yeah, that's a hit.
So, 8, 5, 13.
Probably tell him what's fire
17.
damage, what's not.
So it will be 12 points of slashing damage and 5 points of fire damage.
KO! Alright.
And then can I swing at
So
the
you
other
just
one
cut-
from the door?
You just cleave this kobold flat in two, just... It's gone.
And then did you say the second kobold came out from the door as well?
Yeah, there's currently
Alright.
like 3 right next to you.
Oh, okay. I'm going to attack another one then.
Alright.
Ooh.
Is that 19?
Yeah.
I'm going to guess a 26 hits.
Yes. They're kobolds.
Okay.
They're not-
It's going to be 6 points of piercing damage, or slashing damage, 8 points of fire damage.
Alright, yeah, it's dead. Another one bites the dust.
No.
Dude.
Alright. So, Belmont turns on his heels as they proceed to chase after him, and he just, with a single swing, cuts 2 of them in half. So, then there's another kobold who jumps out of a window and proceeds to try and shank Belmont after seeing his friends cleaved in 2. So, that's a miss. He swings at you, the blade just sliding straight off of your chainmail, Belmont. No problems whatsoever.
None. It's tank.
Beef boy. Alright,
Beef.
so, Folas, what would you like to do?
Oh, yeah! Alright, how far away am I from the tavern?
You're around 60 feet. You can't even see what's going on. You can hear some fighting, though.
If I move...
You'd have to move 40 feet in order to actually make it around the corner. So that way you can see the tavern.
Oh, I have to make it around the corner? Okay. Then...
Yeah, because you're at the manor right now.
Yeah, but I said I would start making my way to the tavern street, because...
Okay, well, we'll say that you're like 10 feet away from the corner.
Okay. So if I use 10 of my 30 feet, I see the tavern, but... Is the tavern...
You see the tavern and you see the several kobolds sort of firing down at your compatriots.
So, can I see the dragonborn inside from, like, the window?
Not really. You can see him, but it's like 3/4 cover.
Okay, I'm gonna continue to move closer to the window so I can see if I can see him better.
All right.
Uh,
If You do that, you will be entering range of all the little bulbs that are
Yeah,
at
sure,
Belmont.
sure.
Alright.
Yee.
And then, you know what? One of the windows are already broken, right?
Yeah.
And how big is the window?
I mean, moderately sized. Maybe like standard window size, you know.
Okay. Can I use the rest of my action to try to jump through the window?
Alright, but you will take a attack of opportunity from 3 separate kobolds.
Sure.
For that.
Sure.
Or no, sorry, 2 separate kobolds.
Sure. Go ahead.
Alright. Okay, one of them crit. So, and the other one missed.
That's a lot of damage.
So that's 8, and then, so take 10 points of damage, and since you're not in lichen form,
I know.
just damage. Yeah, this kobold just tears into you with his dagger as you leap through the window.
Poop. Okay. And then for my bonus action, I'm gonna look at my greatsword. Can I see the Dragonborn now?
Yeah, you can see him.
I'm gonna look at my greatsword as it's still on fire. I'm gonna look at the Dragonborn, wink, and then cut the greatsword across me, and I'm changing the right to electricity type.
Okay. Real quick, just a reminder, you are not within range of him at
I
the
know.
moment.
I'm not gonna hit him.
He's 10 feet away from you.
Yeah. I was just looking at him,
Yeah. Okay.
and that's my turn.
Alright. So, it is now top of the round. Fourier.
Yeah. Yeah. Alright. So, what Ori is gonna do is, so the Dragonborn's outside, right?
No, he's like sort of covered now by the window, because
Okay.
when he peeked his head out, you shot him twice and he sort of went into 3/4 cover and started firing instead.
Okay. Then what I'm gonna do. So the tavern's made out of wood, correct?
Yes.
Okay. So, I gotta look up how this spell works again. My bad.
I thought it was just thunder damage.
Not Thunderwave. Because since I have a second druid, I have Flame Blade.
Oh, that's true, yeah.
So, I'm trying to figure out, like, because I think you can, like, throw a ray of fire. So, fire blade on hit, target takes 3d6 fire. And now it's just made of stone, so I'll just make it. Yep, okay. So what I'm gonna do is, so can I see like any piece of him, or is he like completely shielded?
It's 3/4 cover, so they basically have increased their armor class by 5.
Okay, but I can still see him.
Yes.
Okay. Real quick, as a bonus action, I'm gonna cast Hunter on him.
Okay.
Then what I'm going to do is, are there like two within like 10 feet of each other?
Yeah, but
Okay.
they're surrounding Belmont.
Okay. I'm gonna shoot one of them.
Okay.
That's a 21 to hit.
Yeah, that's a hit.
Okay. So the 8. So that'll be. So then that's 13 points of damage to it.
13 points of damage.
So that one. And then, as my Horror Breaker trait, as the Hunter Conclave, I get to attack that next kobold too.
Alright.
Just attack.
You correct attack.
Does a 15.
Yes.
So that kobold, the second one, is going to take 10 damage.
Yep. So you kill both of them.
Oh, bet. Alright. Then, a Demigriff. I'm a grip now.
Who has been charging up.
Yes. Unleashes a torrent of lightning right, like, directly at that window that you that.
Alright, just so you know, you will likely hit Belmont in the process.
Belmont, Belmont,
Yes.
go prone.
Yeah, it's not.
It's not your turn.
Alright, then what I'm gonna do is I'm going to very stylishly backflip off my griffin.
Uh-huh.
And my griffin's gonna charge into the building.
Well, the griffin's been charging up this attack.
Yes, but it's still got movement.
That's true.
Yeah, so that's what he's gonna do.
Okay.
Charge into the building.
Alright.
Look over at the Dragon Ball and just.
Alright.
So.
I'm gonna have it roll a strength check to see if it can barrel through the door.
Well, it's just gonna poke its head.
Okay.
It's just gonna be like,
It'll get 2 attacks of opportunity. Well, let's just keep that in mind.
that's fine.
Okay. Okay. So, what's the Demigriff's armor class?
17.
17. Those are hits. Sorry, Keith.
You're good. 96.
Yeah, so that's 5. Take 9 points of damage, Demigriff.
Dang. He's down to 87 health. Okay.
Wait, he's tankier than Folas?
Alright, so.
It's like a mount.
Yeah. It's a mount.
But a mouse has more HP than Folas.
Yes, it's a griffin. It's a beefy griffin. Like a super beefy griffin.
Very beef. Anyways,
Yes.
so go ahead and roll the attack for the
Okay.
griffin.
Well, like, so how would that work?
Well,
Yes,
isn't it a straight line attack?
Yeah, it's like a beam
Yeah.
of lightning. So that's what I'm asking is like, does he have to like a DC saving throw, or do you want it to be like a ranged attack type?
Shoot, I don't know.
Normally-
Let's go. What do you
Normally,
think?
if it's a
Well, 'cause-
beam that fires out, because the difficult part about it is, can the bird like aim it?
It's like a breath attack from like a Dragon Ball.
Oh, if it's a breath attack like that, then it's a saving throw.
Yeah, so it should just be a saving throw, right?
Okay.
So, what would that be? I guess like a dex save.
Yeah.
Okay,
I would
so
say that's right. 1 second, let me, because you got to bring up like, well, what would this
Yeah.
save be? It's like, so. Yeah, because this is the first time using it, so I gotta like figure it out first. Okay, so what would we like make it out of?
I suppose it would be.
You want to just say a flat 15 or something like that?
Well, it'd be a wisdom, I would assume,
Okay,
for spellcasting like that.
yeah, I gotcha. So adding wisdom to what?
It'd be
8
wisdom
plus-
plus proficiency plus 8.
But it's on a griffin.
That's the weird part. Should I just add my proficiency to it then?
No, because then the scale too well. I would say 8 plus just wisdom plus like a flat. Well, let's say 10 plus the wisdom mod.
Okay, well then that would only be an 11.
You beat it.
Okay. So it takes half damage.
Yep, roll the damage.
Not very good so So then it will be 7 half 4 damage.
4 damage.
4 damage of lightning.
Holy cannoli.
Ow.
Dragonborn sort of jumps out of the way slightly but gets singed by the
Yeah.
bolt.
And then with the rest of my griffin's move,
Don't do that. Don't say that.
you just kind of like take his head out of
I'm
the
sorry, send a better one.
Okay.
Now,
Send a better one.
Now,
the question is, since he charged up last turn, does that attack also take up this turn?
yes.
Okay, just making sure.
Okay. So, Dragonborn, as the Griffin's trying to peek out, proceeds to yell something in Draconic that you can't quite understand.
What
But-
does Belmont hear?
Belmont hears this quite clear. Get the other group! And as you hear this, you see flying out of the window, a kobold with wings flies out across the street over a building.
Whoa.
Where New Abu's, is it the church?
No, he doesn't fly. He doesn't fly over.
Okay, good.
Oh, meanwhile, with Nuabu, speak of the devil. Yeah, when he opens the door when he attempts to open the door of the church, he finds that it's locked.
He's gonna knock on the. This is Nuabu. I know we haven't met before, but I'm with Folas, Belmont, Second Chance, Aurier.
Meanwhile, there's like a fight going on in the background.
He doesn't know about it really.
Well, no, he can the church is at the end of this street, so he can see that stuff is going down behind him.
Yeah, but he's gotta check. He's gotta check for any survivors. He's
That's
like,
true. That's his mission at the moment.
I need to know if anyone's in there and is okay. My friends are currently dealing with the problem.
You hear and the door hears and the door opens up to reveal that there's quite a few survivors, a lot of women and children inside here, and a preacher
Is
in here.
the Vidalkin that Folas met earlier?
No, the Vidalkin was the doctor.
Oh, oof.
No, this is the human man.
Nuabu was gonna say to the human man. Do you think there's any other like hideouts that people are hiding right now?
Not that I know of.
All right. We'll bunker down here. I'll come in and I'll tend to some people's wounds if they have any.
Please, of course.
And Nuabu walks in.
All right, cool. Meanwhile, the Dragonborn, who was now singed by your griffin, having been angered by this dastardly bird, yelling out for support.
Yep.
He whips out his bow, fires away.
At what?
The griffin.
Haha!
Baguette!
Hit the tankier one right now.
Alright, so that's an 18. That hits. And so your griffin's armor class is 17, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So the first one hits, second one does not. Yikes. So 10 plus an additional 5. So 15 points of damage.
We're down to 72.
Yeah. At which point, the Dragonborn proceeds to bound up the staircase to the side, getting to the top.
Alright.
Alright, so it is now Chance's turn. Chance seeing the two kobolds surrounding, or up in the windows up above that were firing down at him. He gets angry, pulls out his gun, fires away. Bang bang.
Bang, bang.
Bang bang. Wham. Bang bang. So that's a hit, and that is also a hit. Not even using his extra attack.
Yee.
They are dead.
They are
And then he uses his extra attack. Kobold that's next to Belmont. I'm assuming he's also dead. But, you know, you never know, right? Yeah, he's dead.
He's dead.
Yeah, so Chance just took out the 3 kobolds, 2 in the rafters and the 1 right in front of Belmont, with the quickness of his hands. Bam, bam, bam. And all 3 kobolds are down. So as of the moment, we'll say it's Belmont and Folas' turn. What would you like to do?
So, are there any more kobolds around?
Not that you can see. There was the one that flew over the building.
Yeah. Chance.
Uh,
They're calling for reinforcements. I'm going after the Dragonborn.
Alright, sounds good. Sorry. Alright. I'm not good at Chance.
McCree.
Well now.
So I'm gonna head into the building. The
Alright.
tavern. Is the Dragonborn upstairs?
Yeah, you see him, he's up the stairs.
Can I see him, like, up the stairs? Like, do I have a visual?
Yeah. Yeah, but he's got like half cover because of the railing
I see.
and the slight angle on it. He has the high ground, Anakin!
Can he see me, or is he focused on Folas?
He can see you enter,
Okay.
but he primarily focused on Folas right now, so.
Alright, so I'm gonna start heading towards him and try and use the stairs as cover while going up.
Alright.
Am I able to reach him in my movement or no?
So are you stealthing up the stairs?
I would like to.
Okay. So you barely get to like the top of the staircase. So
Okay.
he's not within your melee range. No.
Okay.
But that's okay, because you have finesse weapons.
Can I... Like, is he within 10 feet of me?
Yes.
Okay. I'm gonna whip out my chain.
God damn it.
And I'm gonna try and wrap it around his legs and pull him to trip him.
Alright. Go ahead and roll for...
Oh my god. Wait, chains
Do
are
I-
finesse weapons?
Do I get advantage?
Yes, because you are stealth.
Okay, that's gonna be a 28.
That's a hit.
Okay. Now roll, you stupid die.
Should I roll for damage, or should I just try
Yeah,
and trip?
roll for damage.
It's gonna be 9 points of damage.
Alright. Yeah. So what you do is you end up throwing your chain whip out, swings it around his leg, and you pull him. He slips, hits the back of his head on the floor. Ugh. And that's it. You're now out of combat. What would you like to do?
Oh, we're not out of combat?
You're out of combat for right now.
Alright, Folas is gonna up the stairs.
Alright.
He's gonna sort of pick up the Dragonborn and just hold him tightly to his chest, just squeezing him.
Alright.
Belmont, you
Yeah.
said there's reinforcements coming.
Mm-hmm.
Do you want to, like, tie this guy to anything so we can not be busy?
Yeah, I'm gonna pull out some hemp rope and
Alright.
tie him to
Let's do, like, the bar. Or, like, one of the tables.
the bar.
Yeah. Okay.
Table he could move. And we're gonna tie him to the bar.
Okay.
Meanwhile, should I get a medicine check for Nuabu at the church?
Yeah. Go ahead.
Nuabu, come on, man. You're like a healer. You should be able to do this.
Alright.
That's not a natural 20.
Alright, well, he successfully does some healing on the locals within the church. Which they,
Which,
Thank
by
you
the way,
for-
Pastor, real quick, do you know where Elizabeth is? Folas was calling out her name a while ago.
I haven't seen her since the attack.
Huh. Alright, well, if you're all good
Is-
here,
The sheriff alright, though.
yeah, about the sheriff, can I just, I'll whisper into his ear, yeah, he's not, he's dead.
Oh no.
Yeah, I'm gonna go help my friends. You guys just hide in here. But I wish I wish you the sincere luck. Actually, Nuabu will leave the church. And is there another building that's not burning down?
I mean, there's a couple houses here and there that aren't burning down, but any of the storefronts, they seem to be burning.
Okay, he's gonna run to one of the houses.
Alright.
Doesn't really matter which one.
After Belmont and Folas tie up the Dragonborn, can we just take all of his weapons away?
Yeah, go ahead.
Alright, cool.
So you take his longbow, right?
It's a short bow.
Short bow.
You take a short bow and you take a short sword,
I'll take the short sword.
Okay.
and that's literally all he has on him. Just a standard short bow and a standard short sword.
No gold?
It doesn't. I mean, he has a couple of silver on him.
Does he have any arrows?
Yeah, he has. He's around 5 arrows on him.
Okay.
I'll take that silver.
All right. Add 14 silver pieces to your
Ooh.
pouch.
Alright, that's about like a gold.
All right. So is that what you want to do?
Yep.
Anything
Yeah.
else that you want to do?
Unless we want to continue with New Abu's bit now.
Well, if you want.
Alright. New Abu's gonna get there. Hello? Is anyone in there?
No response.
I'm a hero and I'm here to save you if you need healing. My friends are dealing with the kobolds.
No response.
He's gonna go to the other house.
Alright. While this is happening and Nuwabu's walking the streets, he sees a kobold fly overhead.
How far up is it?
It's like 60 feet up in the air.
Perfect. He's gonna sacred flame it.
Alright.
It's a with dexterity saving throw.
I thought Sacred Flame was a, you had to actually hit
Wait,
with it.
Yeah, let me go check. No, the target must succeed a dexterity saving throw to take radiant damage.
Okay. Does a 19 save?
Yes, but he still takes 2 damage.
Oh! Oh! Oh!
I nicked him.
I got him! Alright. And the kobold, after being nicked, flies off.
That's right. You better be scared of me. And then, yeah, I knew I was just gonna walk towards the other house.
Alright.
Hello?
Orye's gonna go over to the bodies of the kobolds.
Alright.
And Dragonborn's tied up, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna go over to the bodies of the kobolds with my spear and just
Okay.
double tap.
Yeah, double tap.
Gotta make sure that.
Alright, you guys see Orye just stabbing into the
Alright.
kobold.
That's whatever. I mean, he can do what he wants.
Mm-hmm.
Can we get to the house?
Yeah, go ahead.
Hello?
No response.
He's gonna walk up and open the door.
It just creaks open. The house seems relatively ransacked. Bunch of tables tipped over.
And sort of scan his eyes, sort of listening for anyone. And he's sort of breathing on the first floor, like next to him.
Go ahead and roll perception.
9.
You can't tell anything.
Alright. He's gonna walk out. Was that all the unburnt buildings?
Yeah.
No.
Alright, he's just gonna double back and
The
check.
general store is like half singed. It's half on fire.
He's gonna go to the general store.
Don't hear any footsteps.
You hear Nuabo yelling in the distance, "Hello?"
Oh!
Yeah, no, I was gonna go to the general store and put on his firefighter cap.
He has a firefighter cap?
No, he
Since
doesn't.
when? Okay, that's what I thought. So,
Firefighters.
I know. So I'm like question mark thing.
Hello? Is anyone in the general store?
The fire continues to
So
raid.
is the door where the fire is, or is it not?
Well, it's like one half of the building is on fire, and it continues to burn. So
Really remembering hops onto his griffin, wants to fly up and see the farm where we stayed at like our first session.
okay,
How's that look? Can I see that?
yeah, it seems to be unscathed. It wasn't really approached.
All right, I'm gonna fly over.
All right.
And then once I'm over there, I'm just gonna dive bomb into the yard.
All right.
It's not my griffin. Because I have at least some of my gear on.
Right.
Head over, and then as soon as I get up to the door,
And you hear, who is it? I'm armed.
it is me. It is Ori.
You see the door unlocks, it swings open. You see Sue there with a rifle.
Yeah. Sue, what happened?
They were looking for your Dragonborn friend, and, well, they killed the sheriff in the process.
Do you know if there are any more survivors?
Most of them held up in the church. They seem to go sort of ignoring it for the most part.
We have taken them now. So, Dragonborn raided the area. It's tied up.
Well, that's good.
We're gonna keep searching the town, making sure everything's not too bad. Keep that rifle chain on.
Of course, we'll do.
And then I'm gonna quickly walk back to my house,
She closes the door and you hear it lock behind her.
and then fly on back.
All right.
All right,
I
Nuabu.
You go, Post.
Sorry, what?
You go ahead.
Okay. Nuabu's going to like sort of look. Is the door? Is like the fire behind the door?
From what you can tell, it is brightly backlit behind the door.
Is there a window in the other half of the store that you can sort of?
Yeah, there is.
All right.
There is.
He's gonna take his scimitar and he's gonna take the butt end of it and just break the glass.
Go ahead and roll a strength. Yeah, I'll just say athletics.
Okay. 9.
The butt of his sword bounces off. Ting!
Okay, he's just gonna take the front end of his sword and just hit it.
All right, go ahead. Roll athletics.
Natural 1.
Clang!
Okay, you know what?
Nuwabu is not strong.
He's not. He's not supposed to be the firefighter here. He's gonna look
Keep
at.
in mind, the general store is across the street from the tavern, so...
Yeah. But he's gonna put his. Is it just smoke on the other side?
No, you can see clearly into the general store that there's stuff in there still.
Folas will turn, or he will turn around. Is there anyone outside of the tavern that he can immediately grab?
No. There's just your pals.
Okay, so he's gonna have to do this the hard way. He's
The
gonna
hard way.
take his shield and just start butting it against the glass.
Okay.
Is that athletics again?
Yep.
That's cocked. 4.
I mean, it's starting to deal some damage. There's slight cracks in the window.
He's gonna go.
After...
He's gonna.
At which point Chance goes, "You trying to break that window?"
Yeah, I'm trying to see if anyone's inside.
Pulls out his gun and shoots the window.
Okay. Alright.
It shatters into pieces.
He's gonna sort of step over slowly. He's gonna climb over slowly.
Alright.
What's in here?
Well, there's on the half of the store that you're on. There's a couple of like herbs hanging from various things. You can see there's a clear path to the back room, but the staircase that leads up is has several burning beams on it. There's the main counter. There's a couple of flaming beams sort of collapsed behind half of the counter, but there's the other half. So, what do you wish to do?
He's gonna go to the door that leads to the back room.
Okay.
He's gonna feel the door handle.
Okay, it seems to be relatively... It's warm, but not like there's fire behind it warm.
Okay. He's gonna open the door, or at least try to.
Okay. Go ahead.
Oh, is it?
And, well, you try the door and you find that it's unlocked, and you open it with relative ease. So, what do you wish to do?
Is there anything back here?
There's like a couple of boxes full of stuff, a couple of jars. It's dark in here though, so you can't really see much.
Except he has dark vision.
Yeah.
Okay, let me double check something. Okay. He's gonna just open one of the boxes. He's gonna start looking for food.
Alright. So there's like, two smaller boxes. There is a larger sort of crate, and then a chest near the back.
He'll get to that one in a second.
Alright.
He's just gonna look for rations, stuff.
Medical supplies. Medical supplies.
I know, I'll do that in a second. Because the herbs are medical supplies. Yeah, he's just gonna try to find as many rations as he can and like sort of tuck them under his arm.
Okay. Well, based on looking around, like there's also a couple of strips of jerky hanging on hooks.
Yeah,
that you can...
he'll grab some of those.
Okay. So add about 5 days worth of rations.
Okay.
5 days worth of jerky, I should say. At which point the fire he hears start crackling even further, closer to the door behind him.
He's gonna pick up the chest and start moving out.
All right.
And then he sees
go ahead and just realize this will half your movement. It's a sizable chest.
Yeah, he's gonna pick it up and start moving it.
All right.
I'm telling you, Nova's the firefighter here. And he's going to sort of just go over to the window, or at least try to, and then just drop the chest. And he's gonna go over and just grab as many herbs as he can and get out.
As you proceed to make it to the front area, a beam collapses directly in half.
I don't like that. So is it like blocking his way to the herbs?
No, it's blocking his way to the window.
Oh. This is where he still has the chest?
Yeah, he still has the chest. It's dragging behind him.
I see. He's going to...
It'll half your movement again to try and, like, scale over the beam.
So I have, like, what is that, like 7 feet of movement?
Yeah, pretty much.
Can he, like push it under where the... Is the beam, like, it's crooked and slanted down?
Yeah, but it's on fire. That's the main issue.
Yeah. Can you just try to, like, push the chest to the other side?
Yeah, go ahead and make a strength save.
Come on, Nuabu. 13.
13?
Yeah.
Okay. He successfully pushes the chest underneath there. which I'm going to now have Nuabu make a dexterity saving throw.
He'll be okay. He'll be okay. 9.
9.
9.
All right. He manages to push the chest, and he's pushing it underneath and through, and the beam breaks, landing on Nuabu.
Ow.
You take 3 points of fire damage. And he is now knocked prone.
Hey, Chance, can you get Folas?
Or rather restrained. He's restrained at the moment.
Yeah, he's just gonna put his hand up to his mouth. Hey, Chance, can you get Folas? And he's just gonna, like, start coughing.
At which point, Chance sort of turns around and runs towards the building with feline agility, running up the stairs to where Folas is, grabs him, and he says, "We gotta help Nuabu. He's stuck in that burning building."
Alright, okay. Alright, Folas will start running towards the general store.
Same as Belmont.
Alright, well, Belmont's gotta...
Folas is gonna... No, someone needs to stay behind and watch the Dragonborn.
Alright.
At which point you see, flying back, certain kobold, and you hear some footsteps running towards you.
Yeah, Folas is just gonna run and then go through the window. He doesn't really care about that right now.
Okay.
He's gonna look at Nuabu. What the hell are you doing here? Nuabu's gonna look at... I was just gonna check and see if I could grab medical supplies for the people at the church. Okay. He's gonna move the chest away from Nuabu as far as he can, and then just sort of try to lift the pole.
Okay.
Is that like a athletics check?
Yeah.
You fucking 12.
12? Not good enough. He lifts it. Also, I'm gonna have to have him, as he lifts it, the pole is on fire, so
Yeah.
he takes 6 points of fire damage.
Oh, jeez. Hey, Chance, could you help real quick?
And he's sort of like resistant to the idea of like grabbing onto a burning wooden pole. Takes him a second, and then he like grabs hold.
All right, and then on 3, 1, 2, and then Nuabu wants to. Can Nuabu touch Folas' leg?
Yeah. Oh, also Nuabu during that sensitive round. Yeah, he takes 8 points of fire damage.
Oh, the damage is escalating. Okay, I see. He's gonna touch Folas' leg and give him guidance.
All right.
All right, Folas.
So roll with advantage on this athletics check.
All right, cool. All right, +2 from Nuabu. Thank God it's advantage. That's weird. Okay. Natural 20.
All right. Yeah, you managed to push the beam and lift it off. And as you throw it, sparks fly up from it.
All right.
Slight ember.
Now, what else do you need? And then Nuabu will look at him. The herbs, and I'll point towards the herbs.
The fire is now spread into the back room.
Folas is just.
But the herbs are on the wall, in the front. So.
Oh, so they're not really like in danger, really.
Well, they're hanging there, and the building, beam that this fire is spreading to that side wall right there. So.
Folas is going to just send Nuabu out of the house. He looks pretty rough. He's just gonna start picking as many as he can before, he hears something go awry.
Okay.
So he's sort of half paying attention, listening if anything breaks above him.
Okay. So, You hear some slight cracks. What do you wish to do? This is your round.
He's going to grab as many as he possibly can without costing too much of his movement.
Alright.
And then he's just gonna get out of there.
Alright.
He's gonna be in Get Out the movie.
You grab this whole wreath of herbs that you can see hanging on the wall. So I am going to have you add. Wait for it.
Wait for it.
1 bushel of mistletoe to your inventory.
1 bushel of mistletoe. Okay.
A bushel of rosemary. You literally just grabbed herbs
That's
for
fine.
cooking.
But not for Christmas.
Well, is
Yeah.
mistletoe and what?
And a bushel of rosemary. Do you wish to spend another term collecting more of these, or?
No.
Alright. You grab those and get out.
No,
As the
but these are
building-
just goddamn cooking herbs. You know, I was just gonna look at. Oh.
Keep in mind the chest is still sitting in there.
Goddamn. Folas is gonna see the chest. Be like, He's gonna move the chest. And then just drop it out of the window.
Alright,
And
the building continues to burn. The fire moves deeper into the storage room. And I am going to have everyone roll a deck save.
Oh, it's gasoline. No. Who keeps gasoline in the back of their stuff?
Or,
Wait, everyone has an including Belmont or not Belmont?
Belmont's too far away, so he's fine.
Okay, cool. And then Aurier's not there, so it's just me.
No, Orion is there.
Oh,
Orion is out in the street.
okay, so Aurier, me, Chance. Okay.
Okay. Chance is in the clear. What'd you...
Alright,
What'd you roll?
So for Nuabu, he got an 18. For Folas,
Okay.
he got a 13.
Okay. So...
8.
Okay. So, Fourier. And, Polis. Okay, so that's 4 those. Holy shit. I am so sorry, you guys.
It's okay. We'll live,
So you
but...
hear some... You
not
hear some...
happy.
Boo, 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 boo!
Oh, God.
Back room. Because there was a box of bullets in the back room.
Of course there was.
4.
So that's 8, and then 10. So, Folas take 18 points of piercing damage,
Okay.
and that's 10. Shit, 15. Take 25 points of piercing damage, Aurier.
How does Aurier look?
I've got arrows sticking out of me, and I've been shot 5 times.
4 times. That's why I rolled the d4 to determine how many of the bullets actually.
Okay, yeah. Folas just gonna... When he gets the chest, and this happens, he's just gonna... and he just tosses the chest out of the window, or at least tries to.
Alright.
Or he passes out on his mouth. He's at 10 HP. So,
At which point, the marching footsteps.
Oh
have now-
God, I forgot about those. Hey Belmont, how much HP do you have?
enough.
Okay.
Enough.
Yeah. So Folas just toss the chest out, climb out. Nuabu, we're not doing that again. And then we hear the footsteps, right?
Yeah.
Is it like rapid, like multiple?
Yeah, you see now that there are 2 Dragonborn, or 2 regular-sized Dragonborn similar to the one you saw before, and a larger-looking Dragonborn man,
Oh my God.
as well as the winged kobold.
Okay. Folas is gonna look at them.
my mouth is gonna like go to a safe area.
Okay. So, at which point you see Aurier's mount start, like, seeing this whole incident and being spooked by the bullet, just run off down the street towards Sue's farm.
And is Aurier still here?
I mean,
I
Aurier's...
want to see if
Yeah.
I'd probably fall.
Yeah, Aurier falls off his mount.
I'm passed out.
Yeah, he's just... Ugh!
Folas is just gonna leave he's gonna just leave the chest with Nuabu and Chance. He's gonna look at the Dragonborn. Alright. Now I know why you're here. And I'm gonna be honest, this doesn't have to end with everyone shooting everyone with everything, okay? We can sit down, talk it out. You know, this doesn't have to be handled in such a way.
Go ahead and roll persuasion.
Yeah, let's go.
From the tavern, can I see the Dragonborn?
Yeah, you can see him.
What color are all they?
They're all red.
Is that your cousin, Belmont?
I don't know.
Is that your stepsister? Okay, Folas got 14.
Alright. So, hold on.
Please, we just... You know, a lot of people are hurt, and there's some innocent people here that weren't involved in any of this.
All we want is Belmont.
I understand that. How about we all sit in the tavern, and we talk about it?
I'm sure we can negotiate.
Okay.
He says, sort of puts his longsword just back in its sheath.
Alright. No one pull anything. Alright, we're all walking into the tavern. Alright, Folas will like stare at him. Then he'll like hold his hands up as he walks towards the tavern, just staring at them.
Alright.
And he looks at Chance and Nuabu and gestures them to follow.
Chance is reluctant and he sort of has his hand near his pistol still. Follows.
Nuabu
Warrior's still laying on the ground.
Nuabu is just gonna put the chest off to the side of the house, and then...
Are you unconscious or are you just, like...
I'm unconscious. I'm
Okay.
10 HP, like, after being shot 4 times in a row.
Nuabu's just gonna throw a blanket over the chest as he pulls it off to the side, and he'll walk inside as well. Oh,
Alright.
but he sees Aurier, doesn't he?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's gonna just try to pick up Aurier.
Roll athletics.
Yeah. 10.
How much does Aurier weigh?
Not very much.
Not very much.
Like, no, let me look at it real quick, because, I mean, with my gear on, I mean, Ayakakra don't weigh much at all.
Yeah, I know.
They're small.
I know.
But on me right now, I have gear, I have my bow, arrow, hand axe, and a dagger.
Yeah. So.
So all those things combined, I don't know, maybe like 120 pounds.
Yeah. Okay. Well, that doesn't sound that bad, to say. So I'll say that
With all
Nuabu
my...
manages to drag Aurier.
Okay. And he goes into the tavern, sits him down.
He's unconscious right now.
Yeah, I mean, is he bleeding out though?
Like, I'm not taking points of damage per turn, but I am bleeding pretty heavily. I've been shot 4.
Alright,
Yeah.
Nuabu's gonna sit down with them as they start their conversation at the table. Folas is just gonna go to the main sort of table in the room and sit down and gesture everyone else to sit down. And he'll look at Belmont, who's still on the top floor.
Alright.
Have the Dragonborn already made their way in?
Yeah. They're now sitting at a room at the center of the table. Or rather, the big one is. And the other two are standing behind him. Menacingly! Well,
Yeah, well, we're getting to it. We're having one of our clerics deal with our friend over there. He's pretty hurt bad. Anyway, so might I?
Friends too, he says, gesturing to all the kobolds.
I mean, yeah, but to be fair, they did try to forcibly take him. So
Yes, well, those were the orders.
I get that. I get that. Okay, so let's first get to the point. Who are you people?
We are some of your Belmonts. How do you say? His co-workers at the moment. The young lord was supposed to set up some form of home base in the New World. But it seems that he's failed in this regard. So we were sent to retrieve him. Make sure he's alright. And if not, be his father's fire.
What is your guys' mission statement? Is it like take over the world? Is like what are you trying to do?
Oh no. We simply provide protection to certain areas.
Oh, so you're mercenaries.
I wouldn't say that.
Okay.
We help establish better forms of through our protection.
Well, I'll tell you what. We actually know a place. Have you been to Brisbane?
No, I can't say I've been there.
Tell you what. There's an abandoned shack out there. No one's used it, and it should be relatively empty. That sounds like a perfect place for a base of operations. It's outside of the town. There's no one that lives there as far as we know. Heck, you might even find some old stuff from the people who lived there before. That can be what Belmont found, and technically speaking, he did his job. He just didn't know it yet.
Roll persuasion with advantage.
Dude, Folas is the sweet talker. So I rolled both 10s. So we're looking at a 9.
Alright. He says, I'll tell you what, I do have my orders. But I am willing to hear you out in this regard. I am not a necessarily unwavering person.
Okay.
I will expect Belmont to be returned within 3 months.
Yeah, sorry about that. I don't think Belmont wants to go.
Belmont can have his fun. 3 months' time.
3
But
months.
at which point, I will expect him back in Brisbane and to return to the homeland with me.
Okay.
That way I can fulfill the promise I made to his father. And also, Belmont will be credited with this.
No, I gotta have my own deal here, alright? You can't just come and start burning towns down because you think they hurt Belmont. Did you ask anyone where Belmont was? You
Well,
could've
we
just
heard
asked
that
the sheriff.
We did ask the sheriff. He said he headed off. He also said that he arrested several ones who Belmont was supposed to be cooperating with.
Yes, because we took down that organization.
Oh, so you removed our... He says, sort of claws grasping into the table.
That's what William meant. Yes, but they kidnapped someone. They kidnapped a person, and we were sent on a job to help them.
Or you wake up.
Alright. Yeah, Ori's awake with like 1 health, Nuabu sort of sitting with you.
You got 10 HP.
Listen. We only did it because we were assigned to do it. We're like you. We're mercenaries. All right.
I don't prefer the term mercenary.
Okay.
I'm part of an
I prefer
organization.
murderers.
You are not helping your friends' negotiations here, Bird.
I'm not meaning to help them, but to kill you.
Aurier. No. Hold on. Listen. You can't just go blowing up Brisbane if you can't find Belmont. Just take it that as long as he's with us, he's going to be okay.
I stand by my point. 3 months, Belmont. Or else there'll be another town like this one.
Then it's settled. I will see you, my father, in 3 months.
At which point, he gets up from the table. He says, "So take me to this Brisbane you speak of."
Yeah, there's a couple problems we're dealing with right now, aka there's still some survivors that need food and need
Yes, I know. They proceeded to take shelter in the church. We're not monsters.
Oh, okay, wait. Do you know who Elizabeth is? Sheriff's daughter?
I don't know of them.
She has black hair, usually she wears a white dress.
There were many people escaping.
Do you know
She
where
may
they
have...
ran off to?
Haven't a clue. Our job was simple. Punish those, punish Belmont. And that's what we did. Return with Belmont, and that's what we'll do. In the meantime, I think we need to go to your base of operation described.
Okay. Right, we can go to Brisbane. Let's just get all the townspeople on the train. That should be coming, I hope. And we can go to Brisbane. We just can't get to Brisbane and start threatening people.
Well, that's normally not how these things are done. This is a... how do you put it? A different sort of approach to things due to extreme circumstances.
Okay, so what do you want? Like, what do you want to do?
We'll go to Brisbane. Take us to the base of operations, and we will be happy with that. And we'll Belmont in 3 months.
Do you want to take the train there?
Well, I suppose so.
Okay.
We came with the train.
Well,
Might as well
we
go
still
out
have
with it.
we still have obligations here with the city. Why don't you have one of them check this train schedule so we can figure when we can go? How much time we have.
Very well. At which point, the large, full-plated Dragonborn gets up and heads out the tavern door with his 2 guards following, keeping an eye on you. He heads off.
Okay. Alright. I'm gonna go check with the church.
I'd say we should all head to the church.
Okay, there you go. Alright, let's just all go to the church.
All right.
I can't
No,
roll.
when you get there,
Yeah, Olivier is like struggling right now.
yeah, Nuabu can help you there, but, when we get there, I need you to have your weapons down, and you need to be very apologetic to these people.
Are you talking to the Vanguard?
Yeah, I'm talking to the leader. The big
Well, he's
leader.
already walked out and he's headed to the train station.
Oh, that's who went to the... Okay. Yeah, I'll talk to the Vanguard then.
That's the leader.
Yeah.
Alright.
Yeah. So just... When you get in there, don't have your weapons out, just...
Well, the train station's in the opposite direction, so...
Okay, then I'll talk to his 2 other people he brought with him.
Mm-hmm.
Just don't pull your weapons out, don't pull anything funny. You know, you guys were the ones who sort of killed a lot of their livelihood. So I imagine a lot of them would like you dead.
I'm sure many people want me dead. Says the other one, says one of the other guys to... And they proceed to the train station.
Okay, so they're all leaving. Okay. Belmont, why don't you help Aurier up? Nuabu, you can get your damn chest you tried to take out. And we can head to the church.
Alright.
I still need healing, Mike.
Yeah!
Nuabu looks at him and he says, Dude, I don't got anything left. I used it all back at Raxavort's.
If I had supplies, I could cast some spells.
What do you need?
Mistletoe.
Folas hears mistletoe. He's like, oh, you mean the mistletoe of healing herbs that Nuabu needed? And he takes the Brussel of mistletoe and just holds it out to Aurier.
Alright, I cast Goodberry.
Alright.
How many times can I cast it with?
You can do about 8 casts of Goodberry with this.
Okay.
Ooh.
I'm gonna cast it twice.
Alright.
Well, there you go. Save some of those for the townspeople, because I imagine they need feeding.
It's 10 berries, right? 1 HP per one?
I thought it was 8.
No, I'm pretty sure it's 10, because remember, it's the same as, like, my wooden arrow when I roll
I need
that.
to look it up. Goodberry.
Yeah, because it was, like, the wooden arrow that I placed into the... It's 5 berries, 2 HP each one. But Goodberry I thought was...
Up to 10 berries appeared in your hand.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep, you're right.
So I got 20 berries. Well, I'm gonna down 10 of them.
Alright.
So
Tiberius comes out of the sheriff's office.
Oh
Where
my
he's been-
god, Tiberius. Oh my god. Okay.
And he watches as the dragonborn sort of pass by.
Tiberius, it's a long story. But right now, I've made a deal with the enemy, and I'm not gonna hurt any towns anymore. They just need to go to Brisbane with probably the Caston's remaining members of the town.
Well, I just need to get to the church, so...
I mean, I understand.
There's that.
Wait. You're in the sheriff's office?
Yes, the town was burning and I thought it would be the safest place.
Yeah, was there anyone else in there?
No, not that I could see.
Ori, do you want to tell Mama Maggie that, you know, all is clear and she could come out now?
Mama Maggie lives
Or
in
not
Brisbane.
Mama Maggie, the farm.
Sue,
Sue, yeah.
Sue Crass?
not all is well.
Yes, but I just need to know where Elizabeth is.
She's not there.
Okay, let's go to the church here. Alright, let's go.
Alright. So, you head to the church.
Nuabu knocks.
Mm-hmm. The preacher opens up the door.
Alright, and Nuabu's sort of just grabbing his shoulder as he walks in, but he walks in, he just sets himself down with the chest.
My God, what's happened to you?
I got trapped under some fire and in a building, and yeah, I don't like to talk about it.
At which point, Tiberius actually sort of walks in. He says, Father. And he pulls out his pendant, at which point the preacher sort of recoils and gestures to him. He goes behind the stand area. At which point he pulls out a couple of vials for him and a set of clothes and hands to him.
Hey, Tiberius.
Yes.
You said that blood hunters came from orders, yeah?
Yes, the Blood Order.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know how to answer your question you asked me, which was, you know, what order are you from? Right, because my master, as far as I could tell, wasn't from a specific order. And during the time when he was there, he just taught me.
My question was with whether you were with the Blood Order, not which sub-order you were with. And you told me that you were with no order that you could recall.
Yeah, no, I mean, I can do
What
this.
you're practicing is forbidden, except for select few. You know this, right?
I don't know it's forbidden, but
I don't have time for this. And he sort of goes into a side room, closes the door behind him.
Pastor, have you seen Elizabeth at all?
No, not since the attack, so...
Where was she during the attack?
She was, I don't know. It was rather abrupt. I was, you know, here.
Cole stands up. Is the church on a hill or is it just on the ground?
No, it's just on a flat ground level
Okay.
with everything.
If he walks out of the church, can he see the stables?
Yeah, the stables are sort of like down the street, or like right next to the church, actually.
Okay.
On the
Is it on fire?
the actual stable yard, no. Building, yes.
Is it possible for Folas to get into the yard?
Yes. You just have to hop a fence.
That's okay. That's fine. And he's gonna look around. Are there any horses? Or are they all got out, right?
Yeah, the stables are empty. There's actually a break near the back of the stables where it looks like there was some hatching, or like hatcheting, because there's a axe near the ground at right over where the stables have been broken out of.
Okay. Folas is going to go to Sheriff Diary's body in the main square.
Mm-hmm.
And he's gonna rifle through it, see if he has anything that would be of Elizabeth's, like a handkerchief, just really anything.
Alright. Let me pull up his stat block. Oh, he's not here anymore. Well, you do find You find his pistol.
Uh-huh.
You find a set of manacles.
Mm-hmm.
You find his sheriff's badge. His strange-looking clothes that are now in tatters. He has around 24 gold on him. And he has a locket that has a picture of a pale woman with jet black hair.
I take the locket, and his badge.
Alright.
And how does the graveyard look?
The graveyard seems to be untouched.
I'm going to go to the graveyard.
Now, Chance sort of approaches the sheriff's body, and he sees you taking the badge off. Folas, mind if I have that?
Does the sheriff have a hat?
Yeah, he has a wide brim hat.
Okay, he's gonna give Chance the badge. He's gonna take the hat instead.
Alright.
And he's gonna walk to the
Wide
graveyard.
brimmed black hat.
Yeah. He's gonna go to the graveyard. And he's gonna tell Chance, there's about 25 gold on him and his pistol. Do whatever you want with him. I don't care.
And he sort of just sits over the body. And Chance proceeds to try and pick him up. He struggles and he can't, and eventually he just resorts to dragging him. He's dragging him towards the graveyard.
Why are you bringing him to the graveyard?
Man deserves a burial.
Yes, I understand that, but I'm checking if Elizabeth's there. And I went to her two favorite spots. I already went to one of her favorite spots, the stables. She's not there. There's only one other part that wasn't touched, and that was the graveyard. And that's our other hangout. So
Either way, this man needs a burial.
I get that, but let's not try to show her dead dad's body.
That's true. I can hold off. He places Sheriff Dowry's body down and walks with you towards the graveyard.
Alright. Real quick, I'm just going to... Man. Do I have anything of Elizabeth's at all? I don't think I really need it unless... I'm just going to... sort of... It would be hard to sniff the air because it's just smoke. I'll just go to the graveyard.
Alright. And there you see various graves, the tree in the graveyard, and the small stone that represents the grave of Mrs. Dowry.
Right.
But no real sign of Elizabeth. There was a
check around the tree.
couple of flowers that were placed near the base of the tree, but that's about it.
Okay, he's gonna pick up the flowers and sort of go to the bottom part, like, you know, the, what would you call it, stems?
Yeah.
And he's going to sniff the stems, see if he gets at least a scent of Elizabeth.
You do get that, yes.
Okay. He's gonna take that scent and attempt to track her.
Alright, go ahead and roll survival.
Okay, that is 21.
You do get a slight scent that is sort of leading to the stables.
She took one of the horses out. Okay, I go to the stables.
And I mean, the trail seems to end there of her scent, overmasked by all the other smells.
I'm gonna look for horse tracks. There must be a lot, right?
Yeah, there's a lot, and they're all going off in different directions.
Does one go off in the direction of any notable place, like the farm or the train station, or towards Brisbane?
No, they all seem to be going in sporadic directions.
She got to the stables and then. Does she wear heels?
Yeah, her shoes are raised like an inch.
I don't think it.
They're not like heels like what you're thinking.
Yeah. Yeah. Chance, why don't you go handle everything back at the church? I'll just keep scanning.
Well, it seems like Nuwabu's handling that. I think I ought to handle this, and he gestures towards the sheriff.
Okay, you can start burying him.
And he drags the sheriff into the graveyard. You see him stop short of a plot, grab a shovel, and get to it.
Alright. I'm just gonna just scan through the rest of the town, just looking for anyone else.
Alright. You scan through it. There doesn't seem to be any survivors that you can see outside of the ones that were in the church, which there are quite a few. There's maybe around like 30 to 40 people in that church, crammed in there.
Okay. Folas is just gonna walk out of town a bit, see if he can pick up the scent again.
Alright. You can't seem... You get the scent of cattle, horses. I mean, I can let you roll survival if you want.
Okay. $19.
You do get a slight scent of her. And it seems to be headed westward, from what you can tell. You don't know the exact direction, but seems to be headed that way.
Is that heading towards Brisbane or somewhere I don't know?
Brisbane is to the northeast.
Northeast. That's somewhere I don't know.
Well, you've been west of Caston.
It's... Oh, what was it? Was it the hideout?
Well, it wasn't just the hideout, it was also a certain landmark. Or geographic location, I should
This is
say.
the cave. Folas is going to... How many days did it take him on horse to get to the cave?
It'd take about maybe half a day to get to where the plates are. I mean, they're not within, they're like on the edge visual range from Caston.
Okay. He's gonna go back to the church.
Alright.
Aurier,
Yep.
At some point, I need to borrow, or I need to have you go with me, but at some point we need to go west of Caston.
Yes, that is the original.
You see now that, by the way, Tiberius has come out and he's in this new set of clothes, wearing a long sort of trench coat-esque mixed with standard preacher garment sort of clothing. Vials strapped across his chest, and he has at his side a hand crossbow.
You look fancy.
Every church is equipped with enough for one of us, at least those who worship Paragon.
Alright, Aurier, have you handed out the good berries yet?
I do not know who to give them to.
Folas will look at Nuabu. Nuabu will open his pack and just look at it.
For the most part, the citizens seem unharmed. I want to make that clear. It seems like they got to the church before any real harm was done to them.
Okay. Well, Nuabu will say, I got about 14 rations. If that helps. Is anyone really hungry here? Nuabu will say.
And like a large portion of the families, or sort of the children, raise their hands. There's like 7 or 8.
Alright, he's going to give...
As maybe like 3 separate adults.
So like 10 we're talking?
There's.
Alright.
Alright. I'm gonna give 10 of my rations to them, or Nuabu's rations to them.
Alright.
Just spreading them out.
And as that's happening, you hear some sort of muttering from the front of the church. You turn and see that it's one of the Dragonborn.
Okay, Folas will stand up and he'll walk over to the Dragonborn. Which one is it? Is it their Vanguard leader?
No, it's just one of the other ones, one of his 2 sort of guards.
Did you see the train schedule?
Train leaves in 2 hours.
So then I guess it's go time.
That it is.
Alright. Chance, do you want to explain?
Chance is out in the graveyard burying.
Folas will walk into a general area, sort of lean against...
Wait, fools.
What?
You not seriously mean to ride with these people?
Yes, I do.
No.
Aurier, we have no other option.
I would sooner die than ride with murderers.
Okay, then take your mount
The
there.
guard sort of says, that can be done.
Take your mount there then, Aurier.
I wouldn't try a guardsman.
But
And he exhales with slight sparks coming from his...
I've faced worse.
Aurier, no. Okay. We're doing this peacefully. We're not gonna go out in a fight. If you go out in a fight, you're going to die.
I'm telling you, Folas. I would sooner die than help murderers.
We can't fight them, Aurier.
Not right now. But your head is mine when the time comes.
This bird's got spunk.
Or he's just gonna stand up and like push past him and whistle for his mount.
Okay.
The mount doesn't come.
Didn't go too far.
No, it went towards Sue's. So it's near
Well, I'm
her
just gonna
place.
fly over to Susan.
Alright. You see the mountain, it's sort of messing around.
Gotcha.
It just was out of audio range.
Well then, now I'm just gonna land on it
Alright.
and then bring it towards the back town, which we're gonna fly back because style points.
Okay. Alright. What'd the party like to do?
Folas is going to.
Yeah, like, I downed 20 good berries, still below.
Well, the train leaves in 2 hours.
Yeah, so what I'm gonna do is, see, this is like, see, I'm not strong enough right now to fight, but I already would. He was refused.
So how long is the walk to the train station?
It's not that long. It's like the train station is a half-mile out. I mean,
So
not that bad.
How long would you say it is?
Maybe like a half an hour or so.
Oh yeah. So we'll spend an hour where everyone rests. Then we'll leave it for the
Okay.
last hour and a half.
Alright. Chance doesn't get a rest because he's just been digging that hole,
Yeah.
burying the sheriff.
I'm gonna spend all of my hit die. 60, 10. Okay. And does Aurier come back?
Yeah, I'm back. Like, I'm not gonna abandon the.
I look at Aurier and I say, look, if you want to go and take him out, now is the time. If I'm gonna be honest. I'm sort of whispering this to him.
Mm-hmm.
Mainly because we got a short rest, and in said short rest, we can spend as much hit die as we want, or at least
So I
up
guess-
to our level. So let's see.
So I got 60.
14 for the first
Sorry,
three.
cool.
You only get to use one of your D10.
Oh.
That's what a short rest is. You can use X amount of short rests and heal that much, so that's why.
So you can only use one hit.
Yeah. 4. Sasha! Shut up!
Now also gets to heal.
The character can spend one or more hit dice at the end of a short rest.
Yeah, but it's dependent on how many hours you spend. Sasha, shut up.
It doesn't say anything I like that. It just says a character can spend one or more at the end of a short rest.
Oh, okay, I guess.
Character's maximum number of hit dice, which is equal
Okay,
to the
maybe it
character
is
level.
6. I don't know.
Because the whole point of hit dice is you can spend it for a long or short rest, but you probably won't gain all your HP back. The point of a long
Yeah.
rest is you get hit dice back, and you get all your abilities back.
Alright, well, go ahead and roll how.
Did you regain hit? They're gone.
Yeah, they're gone once you use them.
Yeah, you can't use them again for another
All
short
the
rest.
hit die on that short rest, then you can't.
Yeah, I'm
You
gonna
only
use-
regain those hit die after long rest.
I'm gonna use a D8. I healed for 10, and I rolled.
Nice!
My mount rolled a 10, and I healed.
Oh, and you add your con modifier.
Oh yeah.
Oh
So,
shoot! Oh, pooper scooper, man. Okay, so that's 3 times 6, 18. So I'm full. Damn.
Yeah, but keep in mind you didn't restore any of your spell slots.
Yeah, no one's spell slots gets. Oh crap! I gotta do Nuabus now.
I've still got my second level spells. I have 3
I
of them.
already spent 2, so he's gonna spend 4, 5, 11, 14, 19. Alright,
19 plus
plus, oh god, 19 plus
20.
Yeah.
39.
The part where everyone
19
counts health they
19 plus
regain.
16,
Oh, okay.
because he used 4.
So 35.
So yeah, 35. Damn,
Alright.
everyone healed up a bit. We didn't spend all of our hit die, but
Some short rest occurs. Everyone feeling rejuvenated.
alright, yeah, so I whisper to Ori, I'm like, if you want to take him out now, now is the ideal time. And you see Folas and his wounds are entirely healed.
He feels good.
I mean, there's scars, but he's healed.
And Chance comes to join you, looking rather exhausted.
So can I see the lead Dragonborn?
No, because he's like a half mile away at the train station.
You're waiting at the train station?
I mean, you're spending a half hour walking back.
Yeah. So, alright, we'll go at the train station then.
You do not have to fight with me if you do not want, but I refuse to ride with murder.
No, Ori, you understand. I don't like this either.
It doesn't look like you
At the time, I had to appeal to what they wanted to hear because I myself was in trouble.
Yes, but I cannot ride. I cannot help them. I will not barge.
Alright, and if you want to take him out, now's the
bargain.
The first thing we need to do, take out the flying one. Because he's going to try to fly away and get maybe more people.
Yes.
So we gotta take him out first.
With my chain, you shouldn't have to worry about him.
And Ori, if it comes to it, if he's flying away, just chase after him.
Of course. Pat my griffin on the neck.
Alright.
Alright. So I guess we start our walk to the train station.
Alright.
A long walk for water.
I'm gonna have my rifle. I'm gonna load it and everything.
Okay.
And
And
Folas is going to just load Olivia and make sure it's loaded.
Mm-hmm.
And he's going to turn to the townspeople before I leave. Is there Vanguard members in here?
Oh, are you talking about, like, the Dragonborn?
Yeah.
No, the Dragonborn walked back a while ago.
Okay.
You informed me that, you know.
So, currently, we are obeying to the Dragonborn, and he's saying this out loud, to the Dragonborn who attacked Caston. However, I don't plan on listening to them. When we get to the train station, be as farthest back as you can. Try to not be up and close with us, because if you're up and close with us, you're going to get caught in the conflict. I'd rather not risk any of you, so how about you stay behind us, maybe a couple, like maybe 200 feet behind us, and we will handle it.
handle it.
Yeah, we'll take care of the Dragonborn.
Alright.
But for now, let's start our walk.
You walk across the field. You see the Dragonborn and his two friends. Two other Dragonborn friends.
Before I engage anything, let's say Folas.
Mm.
If I die, and my mount doesn't, please put it to rest.
Okay, alright. Are we getting close to the train field, or are we getting close to the train
Yeah,
tracks?
you're about a quarter mile away now.
Yeah, no, I'll whisper to Ori, once we get to the train, I'll follow what you say, if that happens.
I'll be ready as always.
So, the flying one is a kobold.
Yes.
Okay, so that means he's probably not super beefy.
No.
So, first things first. As soon as I can see them, I see the kobold.
Mhm.
and shoot with my rifle.
All right, go ahead and.
Hey, are we at the train station?
Yeah, you're within range now.
Alright, cool.
So
Here we go.
that'll be a
Here we
200.
go.
All right, that's a hit.
So that'll be 8
Okay.
damage. And since he has an attack team, I get a second action.
All right, go ahead.
To which then, or no, I get to attack again, which means that I would like shoot an arrow at him.
All right.
Does a 28 hit?
Yes. Yes,
Okay.
it does.
Because I assume he's probably not dead just yet.
Yeah, no, he wasn't.
So that'll be 7 more points of damage to him.
Mm-hmm. Yep, he's down now.
Okay. Then with the I see the nearest dragon. That doesn't matter as long as they're within 10 feet.
Mhm.
I shoot one of them.
Okay.
Nat 20.
Oh.
20.
So 14, 20. 20. No, 19 total. So 14 plus.
So are you
5.
shooting the main guy or the smaller dude?
The one that approached the church.
Oh, okay.
Because the main guy, I want him to suffer.
Okay.
So 19 points of damage to him, because you do like the 7 times 2, right? And then you add on.
Yes, that's correct.
So-
19 damage?
Yeah, 19 damage total for him. Then as a bonus action, I cast Hunter's Mark on the pirate.
All right.
Should,
Roll initiative, everyone.
Yep.
Well, because I was going to ask Aurier to do that.
So does
Okay,
alright, so I got
this is
26.
dog trash. Okay,
Alright.
guys, come on, we can't roll slow.
Well,
Yes.
we're saying that you just took your turn,
Yeah.
because I
Yeah,
did
yeah,
say
yeah,
that
yeah.
beforehand.
No, don't worry.
Okay, so what did everyone else get?
Alright, Nuabu got 8.
Okay.
Folas got 21.
Okay.
And Belmont got 9.
Yeah.
Nice. Then 9. And then I gotta roll for chance. Okay, that's great. 15 for chance. Alright, so it is your turn, Folas.
How far am I away from Dragonborn? Just any.
You're around 100 feet away from him.
Alright, that's fine. Because I'm going to take my heavy crossbow, jam it into my arm. It's going to become, for my bonus action, electric arrow, or bolts. I'm going to fire at, I guess, one of the Dragonborn. Which one would I be firing at?
That's up to you. Do you want to hit the one that Aurier just hit?
I'll hit the
The
one
other
Ori
Dragonborn?
just hit, which
Big
is...
one.
Oh, you know what? I'll hit the big one.
You want to hit the big one?
Yeah.
Okay, go ahead and roll for an attack.
Also, I would like to note,
24.
as like all this stuff, I'm still just kind of like on my mount.
Slowly. Be a crit.
So you said 24?
To hit, yeah.
Okay.
Menacingly.
Menacingly. Alright, yeah, that's a hit.
Alright.
Hold in.
Oh, it's not a D8. It's a D10. There it is. Alright, he takes 5 electric damage and 11 piercing damage.
My mount.
11 piercing, 11
So-
damage total?
16 damage total with the electric damage.
Okay.
My mount goes last. Just so you know.
And then he's gonna spend. Folas is gonna spend his movement moving up, so he's about 70 feet away now.
Yeah, I was just wondering about those.
Wait, so you use your movement to move up as well, Folas?
Yeah, after I shoot,
Okay, so 11 points of damage.
plus the 5 electric.
Okay, so that's 16 points of damage.
Now that's a lot of damage.
Yosh.
We're doing this, Belmont. we're gonna win.
Alright,
These guys
so
are
it is
weird.
now the Dragonborn that you shot, Aurier, turn. Who whips out his short bow. And after being shot viciously and having his kobold friend being shot, he's like, oh, heck no.
Yeah.
He starts
Heck.
unleashing arrows upon you with great fever. That's a natural 20. And that is a 12, which does not hit.
Exactly.
The first one definitely hits.
Yeah. No.
Oh god. May the gods be with us.
Which is a d6 plus a d4. Or, sorry, not a d6, d8. There we go.
Please don't roll an 8. Please don't roll an 8.
I thought you said it was a short bow.
On the other one that you killed.
Okay.
So that's 3 points of fire damage and 9 points of piercing damage.
I can tell that.
Okay, got a low roll. That's good.
Alright, so, after that, it's
Second chance.
Chance's turn.
Chance, let's go.
Yeah.
Chance whips out his guns and fires away.
He misses.
That's a miss. He's gonna use a sharpshooter bonus action. That's a miss. It's an extra attack. It's also a miss. I'm just that's literally just because I'm low.
Yeah.
The thing is, like, he has the archery fighting style as well.
Yeah.
So he has a +2 to that, plus a +5, plus his efficiency, which is like something like 3, 8, and then 10
Yeah. So
to
I got-
hit
yeah,
already.
I got
Yeah. But he still missed all of them.
Yeah.
Bang, bang, bang. They're all misses. Alright.
So.
Open the window.
Incorrect, actually.
Oh, it's the main job.
Nope. It's it's the other side dragonborn who whips out his longbow and fires away. That's a miss.
Yeah.
It actually has a big attack, but it's also a miss, so it
It's
doesn't
also-
matter. So, that second dragonborn fires and fires, missing both times.
Fire, did I miss?
Fired and I missed again. Now it's Belmont's turn.
Belmont.
Alright, so it's just three Dragonborns, right?
Yes. Big bulk
Alright.
dude. 2 other ones.
How far away are we?
100.
100 feet. Belmont's technically, like, within, I think, 70 feet of him now. Yeah,
Okay.
because he ran up.
So,
And Chance also moved forward as well. So,
okay, so I guess I'll shoot with the new short bow I just got. I'll shoot at the one Ore shot at.
okay.
Does a 22 hit?
Yes, it does. Go ahead and roll
It's gonna
damage.
5 points. Yeah.
5 points of damage. Alright. God, he's looking really bad right now.
The one that I shot first.
Yeah.
Alright. Doesn't count as an action or anything. I'm just gonna point my spear.
Don't look at it.
No, it doesn't. I'm gonna guess
Alright.
13 does not hit.
No, it does not.
Okay.
I just forgot Folas has 2 attacks.
Yeah, but it was a crossbow, so your bonus action would have been to reload, and then you could have done it. But, anyways, you gotta remember that you have an extra attack now.
I know. I always forget. I don't play fighters.
Yeah.
I do.
Anyways, so yeah, it's Nuabu's turn now.
Ooh, Nurabu. So
Ooh.
how far away is Nurabu? Is he 70 feet or is he 100 feet?
He's 100 feet away because he hasn't used his movement yet.
Yeah, okay. He's going to use oh god.
Belmont, did you use your movement to move?
Yes, please. Yeah.
See, I'm a generous DM.
You are. Because you're good.
Okay, he's going to what time of day is it, by the way?
Midday.
Okay. He's gonna use his full 60 feet, using an action stuff to run towards the station.
Alright.
And that's his turn.
Okay.
My mount's turn.
No. It's the big boy's turn.
Of course.
Alright. So, after having this happen,
Seeing his allies get hit with all these weapons, he unleashes his longsword, pulls out his shield, and he charges at the nearest person to him. No, actually.
From Nuabu.
It's Nuabu.
Oh,
Nuabu!
hit me! Hit me!
Oh, he will.
How much do you
So that's...
What's it to hit for him?
Is anybody else gonna go see the new Joker solo movie?
Yeah.
Yes.
Nuabu's arm class?
16.
16? Okay. Yeah, so that's a hit. And then the second one's a miss. And then he also makes a shield bash.
Shield bash.
Which is
Nani?
also a hit. So, for the first attack, it's a...
As long as he doesn't do 47 damage, it's okay.
That's 5 points of damage from the sword,
Okay.
and then
Now that's a lot of damage.
from the shield. Also, I want Nuabu to make a strength saving,
Yeah, that's his best stat.
And he also takes
17.
17.
Yeah.
That just saves.
he also takes 5 points of bludgeoning damage as well.
Okay. Surprisingly, Nuabu holds against the shields.
Yeah. Alright. So it is now your mount's turn.
Yeah. Alright. So my mount is gonna fly directly towards the leader,
Okay.
and since it's more than 20 feet, it's gonna count as a pounce.
Alright.
Second. So what's gonna be is the first attack is gonna be the claw attack.
Mhm.
So my die does a 26 hit.
Yes.
Okay. He needs to make a DC 14 saving throw.
Strength?
Yes.
that's a success.
Okay. He doesn't get knocked, but he does take. Oof. 19 points of damage.
Oof, my bones.
Plus the multi-attack.
Yep.
So now it's going to attack with the beak. Does a 25 hit.
Yes.
Okay.
19 plus.
So, 50, 10. So then he takes an additional 13 points of damage.
So that's 22 points of damage. Gotcha.
Or not additional, my bad. No, so not like on top of the roll.
Oh, okay.
So 13 total for the beak,
Uh-huh.
and then 19 total for the claws.
Yeah, so that's 22 points.
33.
33.
Or
sorry.
34. The 19 plus.
Yeah, 34.
Cool. The math is all.
Yes. Yes, it is.
Stupid. You should have tried this
All right. It's now your turn, Warrior.
Yeah. So how is the main leader?
Relatively okay.
Relatively okay?
Yeah.
Alright. Then what I'm going to do is very simple. What I'm going to do is I'm going to... He's got Hunter's Mark, right?
Yes.
Then I'll just fly up like 40 feet or so off of my... Then launch an arrow at him.
Okay.
Advantage, right?
I don't think Hunter's Mark grants advantage,
It
just
doesn't.
grants damage.
Okay. Then it would be a 19 total?
That doesn't hit.
Dang. Let's see. I don't think I can do it. Sure. Usually I have this one. No, I'm I can't do it.
So, how away from the leader, out of curiosity?
40 feet up.
40 feet up?
Yeah.
And how far distance-wise?
I'd probably jump back like 10 feet, so it's like 5 feet back, 40 feet up,
Okay.
because you don't want to use the full.
Right. Okay. Okay. So it is now Folas' turn. What would you like to do?
Bolus Ben Maris.
Folas Members.
How far away is he from Nuabu?
He's right in front of him.
Oh. Oh yeah, I guess that's true. Alright, cool. He's gonna move up to the leader and sort of give him the... And he's gonna take his greatsword. He's gonna whack him.
Really hard.
Are you using your bonus action or
For my blood maledict?
for your Crimson Right? Or did
No,
you
my
already
greatsword,
used?
it stays on there until I dismiss it. Or unless I drop the sword.
I thought it was until you took a short or long rest.
That might... Hold on, let me double check. Oh, freaking heck, it doesn't show the rule. Okay, well... hold on, I got the class right here. Okay, so it says... I think you might be right. Okay. Hold on. As far as I can tell, it doesn't say anything until you... Yeah, so... Yeah, I spend my bonus action writing it.
Alright.
Which doesn't really mean much other than I can't use my bonus action, but...
Okay.
Alright, first attack.
You're attacking the leader?
Yeah.
Okay.
First attack is an 18.
That's a miss.
Ooh, that's a high armor class. Second attack is not gonna hit.
Yeah.
That's a high armor class.
Yeah.
Alright, it's Folas' turn.
Okay, so it is now that one Dragonborn who Aurier shot several times. It's his turn. So he's going to proceed to fire at Folas, Bolus Bimbaris.
Okay.
Miss. That's also a miss. So, whatever. They both miss.
And then it is now Chance's turn, where he will proceed to fire and not miss with sharpshooter at one of the gunners near the back, the one that Aurier shot already. But as he's aiming at him, the Vanguard bangs his sword on his and Chance's attention turns to him as he fires. And it just barely hits him. They 9 points of damage. Actually, 19 points of damage. Sorry. That's... There we go. And Chance uses a bonus attack, which is a miss. And also a miss. So, it is now the other Dragonborn's turn. Which is a hit on Chance. Curve, wow.
So sad. Play Despacito.
Desperado. Which is... how many points of damage? 7 plus 2, that's 9, plus additional 5. God, I wish I could math right now. 54 minus 14 equals 40. Gotcha. Okay. And it is now. Oh wait, he gets an extra attack. That's a miss. Okay. And it is now Belmont's turn.
Alright, so it was the big one that ran towards Nuabu, right?
Yeah.
Okay. I want to do the same thing with the chains towards him.
Okay.
Ooh. Does a 22 hit him?
Yes.
Okay. It's gonna do 12 points of damage.
I thought the whips only did a D4.
Yeah. But because he's next to Nuabu, I get bonus.
What?
Because he's next to Nuabu and Folas, he gets sneak attack.
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
Ooh.
Okay. The 12 points of damage.
Okay, and then I'm gonna walk forward, and like hold the chain on my left hand. I'm gonna grab my sword and just, cause is he tripped right now?
Yeah, it's a dexterity save, isn't it?
Yeah, and then the DC would be 22.
Yeah, he saves.
Okay. And then I'm gonna walk closer and then just swing my sword at him.
All right. Go ahead and roll.
Oof. I'm
My
gonna assume
bones.
15 doesn't hit.
Not even close.
This boy has high defense, I swear.
All right, now it's Nuabu's turn.
Ooh, Nuabu?
Yep.
Buwabu?
Mm-hmm.
Buwabu is not gonna back down. Buwabu is not intimidated by this guy, so he's gonna cast Toll the Dead. Wisdom saving throw.
Okay. Does a 11 beat it?
No, it doesn't.
Okay.
Takes 2d12 because he's already hit.
Whoa.
Ooh, and 16 points of necrotic damage.
Nice. All right. He's looking pretty banged up at this point. But it's his turn now.
Uh-oh.
Oh well.
After being hit with all these attacks, he opens his mouth angrily.
Oh. Yeah.
Yeah, and you're all right there.
Hey,
Everyone make a dex save.
Hey, it's okay, it's okay.
You're out of range.
I was gonna say,
Yeah.
not only that,
But
You're resistant, though.
Nuabu,
Yeah.
Belmont, Folas,
But do you get
And your
advantage
mom.
because it's a spell effect? Or is
it's not a spell effect because it's not
Is it a
magical
magical
effect.
effect?
my mount rolled a flat 17.
I just say
Yes.
no. Alright.
So you take half of this
Folas?
damage.
It's gonna save.
And wow, they probably saved. So Nuabu got 19 and Folas got 20, not natural.
Okay, so you guys save. What about Belmont? What'd you get?
He got 12.
That does not save.
It's okay. You take half.
And additional 7, it's 14. And then that's 18 and 22. So everyone who saved take 11 points of fire damage.
You take 11.
And
Everybody else takes 22.
yes, that is in fact double what 11 is.
Funny story though, Belmont's resistant.
That
Yep.
is true. Belmont is
Yeah.
resistant, so he doesn't take any damage.
No.
So I take
It
11.
takes half damage.
Yeah.
Oh, half and half.
Because he
No, because
no, 'cause he
save.
failed to save.
He failed it. He was the one person who failed.
Oh my god.
All right.
It's because his
So he
muscles-
did that,
His muscles are too big.
and then he proceeds to also make 2 attacks.
On who?
One with his shield, and one with his sword.
Against Hoomst.
Against
the big beef boy griffin.
That's kind of a bad move, don't you?
Yeah,
I mean,
You
it's
say that, but actually, so far.
Yeah, so that I would be like, oh crap, this thing's pretty beefy.
That's why he wants to take it out.
Yeah, but it's so beefy.
We'll see.
We'll see about that. Liberal.
What's the armor class of the griffin? I'm assuming this hits because it's a 21.
Yeah, that'll hit.
All right, now that one does not hit, however. So good for you. However, 1d10 and then an additional d10 special ability he has. Ain't that peachy? So that's
1 and 1. 2 damage.
so that's 8 plus 9. That's 17 plus 3. So take 20 points of damage to the griffin.
Mega oof.
Make a oof saving throw.
Yeah.
Now it's my turn.
Huh?
No, it's not. No.
Yep. All right.
Yep.
So
That second one, dude.
it is now it's now the griffin's turn. What would the griffin like to do?
A griffin is going to do something kind of memey.
Yeah.
It's going to back away 10 feet. Or 20 feet, my bad.
He takes an attack of. That's a natural 20, Chief.
Okay.
2d10s.
Okay.
Okay.
That's 14.
Okay.
And since it's critical, double.
28, yeah.
28 damage,
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
plus 3.
Yeah, so 31.
31 damage to
Okay,
the griffin.
that's fine.
Alright.
So, a griffin is going to charge at him.
Alright.
So there's a 20, because it's a claw attack, so it'll be 23 to hit.
That's a hit.
Okay. He has to make a strength save.
Okay. I'm sure that'll be fine. Thank you. That is a failure, actually.
Oh, so he's knocked prone now.
He's knocked.
Then 17 points of damage,
Alright.
plus the beak attack. Which that's not gonna hit. So
Yeah.
So 17 points of damage from the griffin.
Okay.
And he's knocked prone.
Yep. Okay.
Is he looking really banged up?
He's looking pretty darn banged up.
Now it's my turn, right?
Now it's your turn.
Okay. Ori is just gonna drop down
Alright.
and place his claws, like his talons, right on his throat.
Mhm.
Point a spear at his face,
Mhm.
and just go yield.
Is that it?
That's not my like action. I'm
Roll
rolling
intimidation. Where did that other d20 go? Bueno.
total.
It's not good enough, Chief.
All right, that's fine. Then what I'm gonna do is very simple: stab him in the face with my spear.
Alright. Roll with advantage because he's prone.
Yeah. So I'll take the
15 plus.
5, so 20.
That's a hit. Oh, wait, no.
No?
Yeah, I forget that he has a special ability, so.
What?
Yeah. It's literally just because the other two are there. Uh-huh.
Fine.
Yeah. Sorry, Chief.
Yeah, so
It's funny because you're a Native American.
I know, right?
I
I
said
know, right?
Chief.
Wow. Okay.
Wow.
I can't do anything else.
Alright.
But I am standing on top of him.
Folas, it's your turn.
Okay. Volas is gonna turn his attention from Big Chief Man to the other two.
Alright.
Dragonborn, how far away are they?
They're about 60 feet away each.
Folas is going to dash towards the one Aurier hit. Because he hit one, right?
Yeah.
Alright, now I'm standing on top of the leader.
Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah.
Yeah, Folas is gonna spend his action and movement to dash 60 feet right up to him.
Okay.
That's his turn.
Alright. And then it is now the one that you just dashed up to's turn. In which case he whips out his short sword and goes for a flash attack
On guard.
on guard. That's a miss. That is not.
Do they all get 2 attacks?
Yeah.
They're all fighters. Which is stupid.
Freaking fighters. They're so stupid.
Omega Lord. So that's 5 and an additional 5. So take 10 points of damage. Half of that is fire damage. The other half is slashing.
Okay, I still take 10.
Yep. Yeah, because you
Alright.
didn't activate Lycan form yet.
Nope.
Alright. So now it's Chance's turn. And he's gonna...
Chance better not miss.
Now fired. And I missed.
This is all 3 shots.
Natural 20.
Yeah!
He's gonna be firing at the leader man.
Good. He's gonna die.
Doesn't he take disadvantage? Because if you fire a ranged weapon at someone that's prone, you take disadvantage.
Oh, that's true. Doesn't matter. I mean, he still hit the boss.
There you
It's
go.
just not a critical.
It's not a critical. Yeah, that's it. And because of the sharpshooter feat, you add an additional 10 points of damage to this. 9 plus 10, that's 19 plus 5. 24 points of damage for the boss man. God, he's looking mucho not goodo right now.
Mucho no bueno.
Yeah. No, mucho not goodo. I prefer that phrase more. Just because it's not proper. And then Chance is gonna fire at one of the guards that Folas just charged.
I'm almost scared.
The one that Folas just charged at. Bang! And it's a hit.
It's a hit.
It's a hit.
It's a hit.
And he's gone. This guy just gets downed instantly.
Oh.
You
Okay.
gotta be with it. Like, where's the bullet? Here's
Just right in the eye. Just
Oh.
head splatters everywhere.
Slows up.
Yeah, it's like that scene in Scanner.
I got you.
Yeah. You know the scene.
Is that the one that was at the church?
Yeah.
Alright.
He's just gone.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah. And then for his extra attack, he fires again. And that's a miss.
I can't be too OG.
Action surge.
Is Chance reloading with his action/attacks?
Well, no, but he only has like 2 bullets now.
Okay.
So that's a hit. With a 16 points of damage to this man's Cannoli. Wow, Chances are actually really tough now.
I know, right?
Second one is a miss. So he takes out one of the vanguards, shoots one of the guards, shoots the other one, fires at the boss, does a ton of damage, and it is now the other guard that he just shot's turn. It's like, crap, dude, that's damage.
That's a lot of damage.
Yeah. So the guard's gonna proceed to take a walk back a bit and then proceed to fire at Chance while he's doing this longbow, which is a hit and not a hit. So that's a D8 and a D4, which is 3 and then 5. That's 8 points of damage onto Chance. Puts him at 32 health. And it is now Belmont's turn. Belmont, what would you like to do?
So all 3 of the Dragonborn are still up, right?
No, one's dead.
And that's the big boss one?
No, it's
No,
it's one of
that's the one that
ones.
was circulate.
So the
Yeah.
last one's still on the ground.
Yeah, he's prone. I'm standing on top of him right now. My
Can
mount's
I
on.
stab him?
Okay, roll an attack.
With advantage.
Yep. Guys, he's prone.
Does a 24 hit?
Yes.
You're so stupid.
Okay, he's going to take 12 points of slashing damage and 5 points of fire damage.
Okay.
And then I'm going to swing at him again.
Damn.
Okay.
Does a 25 hit?
Yes.
If it's 24, it's 25.
Yes.
He's
Logic.
going to take 7 points of slashing damage and 8 points of fire damage.
Alright.
And then I'm going to second wind as my bonus action.
Alright.
So I'm going to heal 11.
Okay.
Folas is going to heal 5. Nuwabo's going to heal 5. And who's more hurt between Ore and Second Chance?
Chance is too far away.
Okay, then I'll heal.
Heal my mount.
Uriah.
Heal my mount a little.
Yeah, heal his mount.
Oh, I'll heal the
honestly.
mount then. So the mount will heal 5.
Yay. At 40.
How hurt does the big boss man look now?
Oh, he looks terrible right now.
Okay, I'm gonna action surge.
You bastard.
Does an 18 hit?
No.
No.
Second attack. God damn it.
And does a 22 hit?
That's a hit.
4 attacks on 1 turn, by the way.
He's
Just
going to
barely.
take 7 points of slashing damage and 7 points of fire damage.
Is this lethal?
No. No.
We could just stabilize. Guys, calm down. We could just stabilize him. I was there.
I mean, it is lethal because it's with a sword, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Pretty
yeah.
sure.
Alright, you'll have to stabilize him.
He's dead.
I want him to stabilize. I want him to suffer.
That's edgy.
No, he deserves it.
Alright. So it's Nuwabu's turn now.
You know, I was gonna look at him and just. He's gonna roll a medicine check to see if he could just stabilize him.
Alright, go ahead.
Get all my die up. That's your
Alright, here's your die. Alright, then there's that. Alright.
Oh god, the pain, it is too much, the pain. Please end my miseries.
Does a 14 stabilize him?
No, I'm sorry.
Alright, well, wait till next turn.
Dead, Jim.
It is what it is.
Wait, he's like officially dead?
Yeah, because the thing is he did lethal damage.
Well, he still gets, like, he goes unconscious, but the rules still apply that unless you kill him while he's unconscious, then...
Well, yeah, okay. Fair enough. That's... Yeah, because if you... It only counts if you do X amount of damage going over his con modifier.
Oh, no, not even con modifier. It's your hit point maximum.
Oh, okay. I thought it was con mod.
No, it's
Oh,
hit point
That's
maximum.
stupid.
That's why people are like 5e. You can't die.
I would
Yeah.
say, honestly, I would just go with con mod. Personally.
Yeah, I'm down with that, yeah.
But, like, I mean, you can do that. Like, homebrew rules, you do like
But I think I'm gonna go... Like, oh my god.
Yeah, because it's like, oh, if you have 160 hit points,
Yeah, it
unless
would take Folas.
160 hit points.
It would take like
You're not
100,
dying,
200
period.
hit points until Folas would officially die.
Yeah, but when you attack someone who's unconscious, it's automatically a crit.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, it's not so much it's automatically a crit, it does 2 death saving throws as
Yeah.
failures automatically.
Yeah.
You're just sitting there beating a dead horse, just bam, 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 bam.
Literally.
It's just hard to kill a person in one hit.
Fighting a centaur.
Yeah.
Literally beating a dead horse.
Exactly.
Alright, so does he stabilize at like 0?
Find out. That's a fail. But is Nuabu using like a spell slot on him?
No, he's using just a medicine kit.
No, that's not enough. Sorry, Chief.
We'll try again next time.
So there's the final guy, right?
Yeah, and there's one last guy.
Whose turn is it?
Oh, since that guy's hit points fell to 0.
It is now. Yeah.
Since that guy's hit points fell to 0, my hunter's mark transfer.
No, it just means the hunter's mark ends, doesn't transfer.
No, because you can. It was like something 0. Let me check. I just don't remember if I have to kill him or if the hit points struck to 0. But I know it transfers.
I don't think it does. I think it's just you can only have one hunter's mark at a time.
No, 1 second. Check to make sure. If the target drops to 0.
Use your bonus action on your subsequent turn of yours to make a new creature. To mark a new creature.
On a subsequent turn of yours to mark a new creature.
Oh, okay. Yeah, no, that's true. Anyways, it is now the mount's turn, so.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna step off the corpse, and my mount is going to pick up this corpse and walk the other way.
What, the guard, or the vanguards? Yeah, okay.
My mount's done with the fight. Doesn't need to fight anymore.
Alright.
So then there's just the last guy, right?
Yep.
Alright.
It's Orie's turn.
Alright. How's the last guy looking like? Right, or...
He's absolutely fine.
I'm gonna use a spell slot, and I'm gonna sheathe my spear. I'm gonna cast Flame Blade.
Alright.
So I didn't know Ori was a sadist.
Apparently he is.
Then I'm going to. How far away is he from me?
He's, if I recall correctly, you landed on top of his boss, so he's around 90 feet away from you right now.
Okay. I'm going to point the sword at him and tell him, run.
Alright.
And then I'm going to start making my way
We
towards
don't want them to run away, because then they're just gonna run back to the boss and be like, "Hey, these guys, this, and this told this, killed this, and this guy."
Well, I'm using 50 feet of flying to go towards him.
Okay. And he's going to proceed to... Well, it's Folas' turn, so...
Yeah.
Folas is gonna fire at him with his crossbow.
Alright.
Okay. Good. The first one does not hit. The second one
Alright.
does not hit.
Alright.
That's fate telling the man to run.
No,
And he does exactly that.
No.
Full speed. Away!
No! No!
Speed of movement. Across the train tracks. Into the desert.
Alright.
Is combat over?
Yeah.
Folas is gonna chase after him.
Yeah. Now, so now we're going to just chase after him. And I'm using full action, doubling my movement.
Yeah, you catch up to him pretty quick, Ori.
Okay. I land in front of him.
Alright. He's just...
What color is he?
He's a red dragonborn.
He's a red dragonborn.
Mm-hmm.
Alright. He has resistance to flame. Doesn't matter, though. I look at him. What's your name?
Galland?
Did you partake in the killing?
Yes, it's my job. Please don't hurt me.
You're a murderer.
So are you.
Am I?
Yes.
Oh.
You killed my boss. You killed my brother.
Who murdered other...
You did. I did. We all did.
That is how you see it. I would rather there be one murderer than three.
Can Folas fire his crossbow now?
Sure.
Okay. Okay. One hits for sure, because it's like 16 plus 5.
Yeah, that's a hit.
Roll for initiative again.
So he takes 8, 10 damage.
Alright. He goes, ah! As he gets punctured in the back with a crossbow bolt.
Then I'm going to slash my sword.
Alright.
I gotta find the friggin' spell.
It's a hit.
It's a hit.
Yeah, and
Okay.
he's
Oh, he's dead.
yeah, he's done.
He's got fire though.
Yeah, that's not the point. How much damage are you gonna do to him? Minimum. Minimum.
5.
He's toast.
Okay. There we go. Alright. I'm satisfied. So. Then. Walk over to Folas.
Alright.
I'm gonna walk over to the body.
Alright.
So then we're over by the body.
Okay.
And I'm gonna start looting the body.
Okay. He has a set of leather armor, around 10 silver pieces, a longbow, and a short sword.
Does he have arrows?
Yeah.
But I have the arrows close.
Check.
Alright.
How many do I get?
3.
3?
Yeah, he did a lot of shooting,
I got you.
so.
Then I make my way back to town.
Alright,
Alright,
yeah,
well-
and I fly back to the train
So
station.
you're gonna reach the train station before you reach town.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Train station.
Alright. So you reach the train station. The
Am I
train's now there.
Yeah. And my mount is there.
Yeah.
And it's got. How's the Vanguard bucket?
I
Oh,
assume
yeah,
your
I
mount
gotta,
is
wait, I gotta
ordered.
stabilize. Wait, I gotta stabilize the boy. Hold on.
Yeah, he's just. My mount's just holding it.
Which boy? The kobold you mean?
The,
No,
no,
I'm
the
kidding.
big one. The big one. I gotta stabilize him.
Instantly.
I gotta stabilize him, guys.
He basically strapped a grenade and shot a bird out of the sky.
Exactly, dude. I took a rifle. Boom, and then went.
Better.
Boom.
Just a ton of feathers all over the place.
And then just a squawk.
Okay, I'm gonna try to medicine check him.
Alright.
To stabilize him again.
Alright.
We're looking at a 15.
Do you not have the cantrip or you just stabilize?
I don't.
That-
He doesn't
that's
have
the
the
thing.
cantrip.
You're in luck. That's actually a successful medicine check. You
Jesus Christ.
stabilize him.
Alright, he's gotta make another death save.
No, he's stabilized.
Oh, he's stabilized now.
Okay, so
Yeah.
he's just unconscious now.
Yeah.
Sucks to be him.
Alright.
Nuabu's
wait.
gonna take all the items off of him.
Alright. You got a set of plate armor.
Oh, Jesus.
A shield.
Okay.
I would
Okay.
love to
As
play
soon as he gets the plate armor, he just crumples it away and he looks at Belmont.
I pick up the plate armor.
Okay.
Alright.
What else is there?
Doesn't have any arrows.
A shield, a longsword. He has a heavy bow, 5 bolts,
Okay.
and 20 pieces of gold.
Phew. So, I just want to point out, Nuabu's been dragging this chest for like a while.
Yeah.
So-
we'll say he gains a point of exhaustion because he like ran full
Okay,
speed.
fair enough. Nuabu wants to try to open the chest.
Alright. Go ahead and roll a lock.
Oh, he doesn't
Okay.
have lockpicking, but he knows someone who does.
7 chance.
Looks at Belmont.
Or
Oh, Belmont?
Yeah, Belmont does.
Oh, wait. I didn't know that.
Yeah. Second Chance doesn't have one. He has a Tinker's Kit. He can make guns,
And you can play the guitar.
and he can shoot real good.
I can shoot. I know.
Mm,
I'm
I'm gonna try and pick the lock.
Unless they're at cover, in which case you're like, I have them really
Is
good.
it just your? Is it a dex
It's
bonus?
Dex plus your proficiency bonus.
Okay, so I get plus 5. I got an 18.
Ooh.
18. Alright. So you successfully pick the lock of the chest. Inside there is a silver locket, with a picture of the wife of the shopkeep, general store manager. There is a blanket with a pillow. It seems like it was sort of packed for moving purposes, and a set of common clothes in it.
I see.
Yeah, it wasn't actually that valuable of a chest.
I'm gonna take the plate armor and I'm gonna start putting it on.
Alright.
Hold on. Hold on, I got a lot of stuff to write down.
And as this happens, the train starts moving away.
Wait, we don't even need to
Wait,
get off.
Well, you just spent that whole time fighting and then chasing, stabilizing it.
Well, we went
Yeah,
there. No, we spent an hour getting there, and then we spent an hour resting, and we had 2 hours before the train arrived. It's 30 minutes
And
to
you
get there.
spent half an hour walking there, and then you had that whole fight, and then you
But-
chased after the
But
dude.
my question is, why do we even need to go to Brisbane?
My dad. Also, we need to take these people in Caston there, set them up with homes, tell the sheriff, like, hey, be careful of Dragonborn. There's a lot of different reasons we have to go there. And if you're wondering, oh, but we can't get to this place, we have scrolls of teleportation now.
But I'm saying,
Two of them.
I was just trying to I was wondering why we needed to. Because remember, I wasn't here last session. I
Alright.
retained him.
Anyways, we'll conclude there. Or,
Can
No.
I divvy up the gold?
huh?
Can I divvy up the gold?
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay, so 20 divided.
And Chance adds 25 gold to his inventory, so that.
So 45 divided by
Sure.
5.
Is 8.
As well as a sheriff's badge.
Or not
It's
7.
5 times 9, so 9 gold for
I
everyone.
got 3 years.
So everyone gets 9 gold. I mean, it's my hold on. Give me the mouse. All right.